We're good? All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, out there on the radio, 100.9 FM KWTN, out of Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Good evening tonight. We are here for a triangular between the Winnebago Lady Indians, the Lady Knights of Homer, and the Lady Trojans of Wakefield High School. Right now they're doing the American anthem here. You're listening to the Winnebago flag song. And there's a shot of the Lady Indians. The Winnebago flag song being rendered by New Breed singers. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there listening on the radio, also on the Winnebago Public Schools YouTube page, our YouTube channel. Shout out to all you listeners out there. Tonight, we are going to be watching a triangular between the Lady Indians, the hosts, the Lady Trojans from Wakefield is going to be the first game, and the other team that's participating tonight is the Lady Knights of Homer. That'll be the next game. So right now, the first set of the first match here between Winnebago and Wakefield is going to start. For those who don't recognize my voice, my name is Quince Bass. I'm one of the sportscasters here for the Big Voice Radio. I'm here with Eugene Decora, my co-correspondent here. He's also working the cameras tonight. And then Bethany Redhorn, she's the the mastermind in this whole thing here for this live stream. So looks like Wakefield's going to serve number 22. I'm going to start working on some of these names here.
Good kill out there. I believe that was Exadia, right? That hit that one?
Yeah, there's not a number 22 on here for the Lady Trojans. Okay, so side out though, Winnebago. Looks like, is that Sierra Vargas?
That is.
With the serve, the powerful serve right over the net.
Nice up there from 26. Big kill. Popped up by Exadia. Out of bounds, side out to Wakefield.
Was that number 11?
Yep.
Number 11 looks like Alex Arenas, a 5'9" senior, got up for that kill there. You know, Eugene, I noticed earlier when they were warming up that Wakefield has a lot of good leapers on that team, good spikers on that team. Oh, served by number 11, Arenas. Ball was out of bounds, side out Winnebago. Early score right now, Winnebago 2, Wakefield 1.
Breezy up to serve there for Winnebago. 2-0. Winnebago is up.
Nice up by Wakefield. Recovered by Winnebago. Back row spike by Harlan. Ooh, Wakefield with a powerful kill.
Hunter McCaffrey
with the
first kill.
Yeah, left
Wakefield.
side powerhouse swing. Number 14 now, Decker for Lady Trojans serving over on the left-hand side over there.
Nice up there from, I believe that was Madeline. Really a net on Exadia.
Yeah, it was a good bump set and spike right there, but the spike went into the net.
A little bit that I've been watching from volleyball this season. You know, I think that Winnebago kind of gives up a lot of points just by getting into that net and kind of just self-inflicted wounds there.
I totally agree, Eugene. On the games that I watched, I see a lot of that too. Oh, nice. Another powerful swing out there.
Decker, was that 14 that hit that one?
That was at number 26, is it down here?
Oh, Hunter McCaffrey again?
McCaffrey. Another powerful spike.
14 on the service. Up by Madeline. Hit over there by Exadia. Here comes Hunter McCaffrey. Good block there from Winnebago.
Looked like Bass got her hand on it. Out of bounds, no touch.
Brown with a nice spike there, but just a little too much on it.
Side out Winnebago. Looks like
Earth coming up with the serve.
Oh, sorry, serve. Nice little jump serve, knuckleball. Back row spike by number 11 right there into the net. You could tell that the Arenas young lady over there, she's out here to hit the ball. She's not out here messing around.
I think me and Quince were talking here before the game started, and they were saying that Wakefield might even be a number 1 seed in their sub-district. Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
If anybody can back us up, maybe look it up for us.
Yeah, if you're on that chat in there, if you could leave us a couple comments, and if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put those questions in the chat. We'll try to address those as the game goes on, as the evening goes on. As we said,
Allie Brown, 5'8" sophomore for Wakefield, comes with a big hit right off of, I believe that was Harlan's arm. So it was a nice hit, nice service there.
Early score here, Winnebago 4, Wakefield 6. Make that 7 on the ace by number 7, Allie Brown. A 5'8" sophomore. Winnebago readjusting. Looks like they're in a little bowling,
diamond,
like a bowling pin looking shape there. That would be the 10 pin right there that got hit.
Hardin 5'3" junior there for Winnebago, number 8.
Actually, that serve is pretty scary coming across right over that net fast as it is. Nice little serve. Oh, nice up by Winnebago.
That was Earth that got it back over. Nice tip. And that's going to be a net on Winnebago.
I think you were just talking about that too. Some of the play from Winnebago at the net. The girls aren't as stiff as they should be, going straight up and straight down. A lot of times their fingers cross and hit that net. Nice serve again.
Good up there, got it back over, giving them a free ball.
23 with a beautiful set. Dumped over just a little bit. Set up to Harlan. Good swing.
Hunter McCaffrey gets the up.
McCaffrey pushing it back to the left corner. Oh, nice little dump over by Neiman.
Almost got it there. Free ball for Winnebago. Nice setup. Looks like we're going to get a spike here from Harlan.
Yeah, nice. Looked like a good set by Neiman. Harlan with the kill.
Very nice.
Off the blocker's hands and straight down.
5-9. Winnebago still down. Looks like we got Bass up to serve for Winnebago, her first time tonight. Into the net.
You know, one thing too, Eugene, that we've been watching the games that I've helped out with the volleyball. We noticed a lot of giving up a lot of points as well, hitting the ball into the net.
Just service errors.
Yes. Nice serve over.
Miss Lula Decora couldn't handle the heat.
Number 26, McCaffrey, not only has a powerful spike over there, she also got a powerful serve. I like the top spin. Drops right down. Look at this. Okay, number 2.
Winnebago got lucky on that one.
Number 2, Martinez. I like those ones, bro. Those ones right there that come right over into the net. I used to call that a buffet. Just go get it, go get it. You know, sometimes you hit it and it goes straight into the net.
Neiman for the service for Winnebago. Up, set. Here comes the spike for number 11. That was Rewer. Big hit there from Vargas. Little too much. Too far. That's going to give the point over there to Wakefield, bringing the total 6-12. Wakefield is up here in the first set.
Got number 14 sub back in the game. McKenna Decker for Wakefield.
Katie Borg, 5'1" junior, the libero with the ace. 13-6. Wakefield.
Another nice serve.
Nice up from Earth. Neiman with the set. Harlan with the spike, no go. Good up. Here comes Rewer with a big spike. 14-6 now.
Number 11, Alexis Arenas.
Oh, that was Arenas. Apologize.
Yeah, with the powerful hit. These girls are going after every one of those sets. Another nice serve.
Nice up from Earth. Good set. Miss Jenna Pair in the game from varsity action this week.
It was nice to recover on Winnebago's side.
Too far.
Nice, powerful spike. A little bit out of bounds, side out Winnebago.
That was Hunter McCaffrey again with that.
And Harlan's been hot, like down in her area in the front row now. Let's see if she stays hot with the serves here. Nice service.
Big hit there.
Yeah.
I think that was Metzler, number 23, hit that ball.
Yeah, it looked like a nice short set is what you call that one.
Gotcha.
And read it perfectly, straight down spike. Number 23 with the jump serve. Neiman not able to recover. The ball hit off the net. Didn't bounce it up. It's a point for Wakefield.
Such a young team for Winnebago, though. You know, that Miss Lala goes down with injury, right? So you lose your senior there. Sadie, I believe, is the only other senior here. Miss Earth, the junior, and the rest of them are all freshmen, sophomores.
Yeah.
A nice little soft over there.
Neiman, the other senior, just is recovering from being injured for a couple games.
Correct. Too far there for number 7, Allie Brown.
Nice play.
Service to Winnebago. Looks like we're going to get Vargas up. The score is now 16-8 here in the first set. Trojan still up. Sub comes in the game. Decora sits down. Bass comes in the game for her spot. Vargas with a good serve. A little too much on that, though, and the ball will go out of bounds.
The service errors. You remember when these girls all started off in Pee Wee and everybody they were all serving underhand, boom, boom, you know, and then during that time, you finally get them over, you get consistent on hitting underhand, and then all of a sudden you get to be a big girl and we're starting to hit overhand, and you know these girls can hit the ball really hard. You just need a little bit more control.
Hardin comes in for Vargas on the Winnebago side. Wakefield with a couple subs. Hardin can't control the over. Hits it out of bounds. And looks like number 4 for the Trojans, Andrade. Isabel Andrade, 5'5" sophomore, servicing for Wakefield. Ball's up. Nice up from Harlan. Nice set there from Neiman. Tipped over by Earth. Caught by the libero. Setting up the spike. Oh, good spike there from Hunter McCaffrey. That girl is the business right now.
You see that top spin on that ball? She placed it right over here in the corner. It was wide open.
Yep, got to find those open zones. That's what they're looking for here.
Nice service by Wakefield.
Up from Harlan. Earth's just going to tap it on over after the set. And here we go, coming to the backside here. Big spike there from number 7, Allie Brown again. That's going to bring the score 20-8, Wakefield.
Yeah, on that last spike right there, Bass and Earth both jumped up, timed it perfectly to try to block it, and I think I almost went with both of their fingers.
Andrade with the service, Neiman with the up, Earth with the set. Bass comes up, just does not get a hold of it, hits it into the net. That's going to bring it 21-8. And it's not anything to do with Isabel's serves. She's got some good serves that are getting over. Winnebago's just not handling them very well right now on their setups. Bass hits it over.
Nice
good save there by Andrade.
That could have dropped.
Number 7 puts it up, and that was Harden, I believe, could not cover the over. 22-8 here. Wakefield still up big in the first set.
Yeah, Wakefield looking really tough. If they are that number 1 seed, Eugene, I could see why. I mean, they have a lot of good control on their sets, and everybody out here swinging. And their serves are consistent.
Nice back and forth there from Winnebago, getting the ball back. With the over, giving them a free ball. So we're going to get the setup here. And we're going to get a net on Winnebago. It looks like it's something they could have handled, but just netted it.
Yeah, that one, it wasn't on a block or a jump. It was actually the girls just spinning around to reposition herself.
Nice up there from Harlan. Set up. Jenna goes for the spike there. Little too far, but Andrea goes ahead and hits it, and that's going to be a kill for Jenna.
Yeah, number 20 pair with the kill.
Nice kill there from Jenna. Good shot.
Yeah, you like to see those kind of plays against these kind of teams with your young players. Give them confidence.
Breezy with a nice over on the serve there.
With a nice little jump set. Ooh. Number 7,
Allie Brown.
Allie Brown with the kill. Beautiful setup with that little jump set right there.
Lakin Rand, number 16, 5'7" junior with the point service here. Up by Breezy. Set up by Bass. Harlan goes to hit it over.
Oh, it's good. It's
still
playable.
Good. It's 23 with the set. They're going to get a pushover. Harlan with a nice save there. Hard in, Bass with the pushover. Still rolling. Gets a set up here. Big pushover. Going to go deep corner.
Volleyball spot.
Nice save. Neiman back over. Up there for Wakefield. Here comes the spike. 26 does not. Gets it into the net there. Hunter McCaffrey, Winnebago saved by the net.
Stays alive with a score of 10-24. Now we're going to run off about 15 points right here now, Eugene, watch.
Yeah, Earth's got it in her. I know she's got a good service on her, too. Where's that, Bass?
That's
nice
hit,
Bass.
Look at that. That's 4 hits. Should be 4 hits.
3. Good set there. Danny with a nice serve. Nice kill there from Danny Harlan. Great job. There's 1-15. We're almost there.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Earth set up for another serve here. Trying to save game point for Winnebago. Nice up there from the libero. Set up over here. Free ball here for Winnebago. Harden puts it up. Neiman with a set. Here's Harlan again with a nice spike. Here's a big set here for Hunter McCaffrey. Winnebago almost gets it up.
Gets it up. McCaffrey with a powerful swing. Winnebago almost popped that one up. The girls must have felt good in those last couple possessions right there because they come out smiling. Hopefully that'll fire them up for this next match here.
Wakefield gets the set. And I think right now it's 1-0 Wakefield in this first round of the triangular, but we're going to go ahead and cut to a commercial. once we get it there, folks. Glad to have you guys all here. KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska.
Big Voice Radio.
I think what makes Ho-Chunk Inc. very unique is the model that we follow as a social economic corporation. And it's very different from most corporations because most corporations are profit driven for their shareholders. And Ho-Chunk Inc. is driven on how we can affect our community.
You know, there's this whole 40 acres of land where we see the new village place where there's a lot of housing and commercial areas that exist now. That wasn't here 25 whatever years ago. Having gone from that to what you see today as a tribal member, as a community member, it's inspiring to see how much Ho-Chunk Inc. has given back to the Winnebago community.
And it helps give you a little bit of pride in your work. You're not just working for the dollar, you're working to better people's lives.
The best part about coming to work is definitely the people that I work with. Ho-Chunk Inc. is a very fun place to work at.
We were talking about this, right?
You get to feel like you're a part of a family. You're not just a number in a line, and you're not just showing up to do your job and go home, but really to be a part of this community and a part of this family.
Building long-lasting relationships with coworkers is pretty important. I mean, because if you don't like the people you're working with, it's just a day job. Then it's just a
Short timing between the sets here. Looks like Earth was on the serve. I know that was Harding on the serve.
Didn't go over.
Net.
All right.
Winnebago, number 14, got into the net on that one.
Yeah, so Winnebago got that first serve. A commanding lead right now, Eugene. 1-0 Winnebago.
Harding with another big serve. Up in the air. Here comes the set. 14 with a soft hit over.
Good swing. Harlan with a
big
good swing from
there
the
on
back
that
row.
There's still a free ball here for Winnebago. Neiman gets it back, sets it up, back row hit. Not enough, could not get her hand on that one. Yeah, Harlan had a great swing on that last one, just could not get her fingers into that one.
Yeah, I think that kind of got her fired up for that last swing because you see her swing really hard at it. And then she just started laughing about that one. 1-1. Nice up by Winnebago. Little dump over by Earth. 23 with the set. Powerful swing by number 11, Alex Arenas. She's got a good vertical leap over there, and she knows how to time that kill really good. Nice serve by 23 for Lady Trojans.
Harlan, Neiman sets it up. Earth comes in with a big hit. Side out to Winnebago.
Yeah, that one surprised them. That was on the second hit. They weren't expecting it on that second hit there. Off the girl's hand and out of bounds. Winnebago ties it.
They're out of the game. They're going to bring in Miss Breezy. Breezy with the serve. Nice long serve. Trying to hit that back line. Good enough for an ace. Winnebago.
That was a close one. I mean, you know what they say. You know, if it's close, go get it. If it's going to be close to the line, just go get it instead.
Breezy with no service. Up by the libero. 23 sets up number 7. Good block there from Winnebago, but just bounced out.
Yeah, number 7, Allie Brown. We've been saying her name quite a bit. Off the blockers of Winnebago, out of bounds. Point Wakefield.
Brown, Arenas, Hunter McCaffrey seem to be like their big 3 right now up on that front row. Nice up there from Hardin. Set up there from Neiman. Earth with the kill, trying to get a spike there. Cannot get it, a little over.
We set it up.
Set up from Neiman, who pushes it on over. Off the net. There you go, Winnebago regains the lead, I believe 4-3 now.
Yes.
Early here in the second set, Winnebago showing some fight.
If we can do this for the entire game, that'd be great. We go back and forth, back and forth. Earth with the serve. Nice serve.
Free ball to Winnebago. Neiman with the setup. We're going to go back row here. Punched over there by Hardin. I don't think anybody knew who wanted to go after that ball. Looks like Miss Harlan gets a hold of the net there. And those are those free points that we just cannot give up right now.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're going to beat a team this good, they're solid. They can hit the ball very well, but you cannot give up the free points to them.
Yeah, you gotta use your fundamentals when you're out there playing against a team like Wakefield.
Nice over there from Neiman. She sets it up. Baskets under it. Sets up Neiman for the hit. Hits up. Wakefield handles it well. Big spike coming from Hunter McCaffrey. Sorry, folks.
Hunter McCaffrey with the powerful swing.
I'm trying to read my card as I'm doing the camera, and I'm kind of all over. I apologize. Stick with me here. Stick with me here. I'll let Quince call it the names. How about that? I'll focus on the camera here.
14 Decker with a good serve.
Breezy
like
gets Neiman's going to get called for a two-hit.
Or two-hit. Double hit by Neiman. Gives it a score over there to Wakefield. Score of 6 serving 4. Decker with the serve.
Harden saves it. Neiman's going to send it on over for a free ball.
Nice short set.
Nice placement there from Brown.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got it.
Nice short set by Jordan Metzler, a 5'5" junior. I think we don't really call out those sets too often on here and give the girls credit. So all you girls with those good sets, good job out there.
Good serve there from number 14.
Number 14, Decker is still serving. Off the fingertips of Harlan, out of bounds. Now we are at 8 serving 14.
Five unanswered right now from the Trojans.
Winnebago gets the 1-2-3 hit over. Wakefield with the setup here.
Good placement there from Brown again.
Allie Brown doing work over on the left-hand side and now doing work over here on the right-hand side. Decker.
I don't know where she's at.
Decker with another serve. Oh, Decker with the rare in the net service error. We got a substitution coming in, number 12. Miss Vargas. And Nadia Bass back to serve. Off the top of the net.
Skimmed the net there.
Both teams doing good on getting the ball back up. Danny Harlan walking the tightrope right there, staying off the center line there.
A rare mistake from Brown there. Kind of too casually try to hit it over on that one.
Yeah, I think that might have hit maybe the top of her hand instead of her wrist the way she wanted it.
Nadia Bass up to serve here for Winnebago. Trying to get back in the game 6-9 right now. Nadia gets the ace.
Nice service. You notice Nadia when she serves it goes real close to the net here. That first one hit the net, the other one just grazed right over the top. I like the rotation. Ooh, another one right off the bat.
Great service.
There you go.
Wakefield almost got a hold of it. Great job there from Bass.
Yep, just be consistent and continue on doing the same thing. Don't change nothing like a free throw. Nice knuckleball look.
Set up to Hunter McCaffrey. Great placement on that one.
You see that top spin? McCaffrey's got real good control over her hands. I think one of the fundamental things is to tighten your whole hand up and spread your fingers out so you place it better.
Yeah, she had full control on that spike.
Oh,
net service there from Brown.
Well, that's good for Winnebago on that one. Brown with the service error. Now, with those last points from Winnebago, this game is a 1-point game. 9 serving 10. Ooh,
that
looks like
in.
a line.
Yep. Neiman with a great placement on the serve to tie this game up here in the second set.
Yeah.
First game of the triangular.
I would like to see a replay now because that was really close, and the girls all looked at each other like they didn't know if it was out or in, but good call by the official there. Out.
Big hit there from Hunter McCaffrey.
And speaking of officials, I'm going to give a shout out to all these ladies out here that are taking care of this game right here.
Winnebago takes the lead 11-10 here in the second set. Neiman with the serve. Too far.
So side out, Wakefield, tie ball game 11-11 in the second set of this first match.
We got Hunter McCaffrey up to service for Wakefield. up by Decorah, set by Pear, three freshmen getting it done here at the varsity level. And we're going to get a net service from Vargas.
You know, one thing that I noticed that they've been doing is when they jump up and they try to reach their hand over like that when they should just be jumping up and just putting their hand straight up in here.
Oh. A little too much there for Decorah. FYI, that's my daughter, y'all. Miss Lula.
Lula. She's going to get it, bro. She's going to get it. Watch.
Yeah, like I said, they got three freshmen. Winnebago's got three freshmen out there, a sophomore and a senior. Big hit there from Hunter McCaffrey. That's going to go right through Vargas's arms, and we were up 11-10, 4 unanswered here from Wakefield. 14-11 now in the second set. Earth gets a hold of it, and that thing comes in like a bullet right now off Hunter McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey's the one we've been talking about that's got those powerful swings in the front row. And it looks like that power right now is kind of intimidating Winnebago. Oh, there you go.
Cora with the up, almost. Neiman dives after it. Cannot get there in time.
Marshall Bass over there in the crowd, almost with the save.
Aha.
Did not extend his body out the way that he's supposed to.
Marsh. All right, here we go. Hunter McCaffrey with the service coming up. Nice up there from Earth.
Here we go.
Set from Neiman over to Pear, who pushes it over.
Don't touch.
Looks like we got number 11 coming out. The big hit. Lula with the up. Neiman sets it up, and Lula and Vargas do not know what to do at that moment.
That's just miscommunication, you know. Miscommunication. Volleyball is like all the team sports where it's best to holler, talk to each other out there all the time. And if the ball's yours, call it.
Hunter McCaffrey over. Earth gets the up. Neiman puts it over. It's right at the net. Nice little spike over there from.
No.
You got a net?
The official down here, she called.
The girl was in the net.
She reached over the net.
All right. Well, that worked out well for Winnebago. 12-17 now with Harlan up to serve.
Nice service.
Set up there for.
There you go. That's how you do it.
11. Nice up. Neiman with the set. Earth comes over with a big hit.
You know, that's how it's done right there. To compete with that level of talent on the team in the Wakefield, you have to come out like this. These girls played that one very good.
Played it beautifully. Great job, Lady Indians.
Good
Harlan with the service coming over. Setting up number 11 again. She comes with a big spike right in front of Harlan. Wakefield has a nice little trifecta of ladies that can really get that ball spike. That number 23 is doing a great job on her sets. They're setting her up in great positions, and they're able to control it wherever they want to go.
Yeah, and they're all 2 positions away from each other too. So no matter what you got, no matter what the rotation is, you're going to have 2 good hitters out there.
Service error for Borg. And that we're going to be side out to Winnebago. Looks like we're going to get Hardin for Vargas and Bass for Decorah. Subs in. Hardin's going to come in and serve. 14-18. Winnebago down by 4 here in the second.
Nice serve.
Great little floating serve there.
That was the floater. The floater. They thought it was going to come over with more heat. It just barely got over. Dropped right down.
Knuckleball.
15-18.
Winnebago.
Nice serve on
Hardin
too.
Serves it over again. There's a little tip over set there from front of Wakefield. Harlan just did not get a hold of it. She had a great hit earlier in the game, but past 2 she hasn't hit him.
Yeah, you know, on hits like that, they need to, as soon as they see the ball getting set, they need to back up a little bit and give themselves some room. There you go. We need
Service error from Wakefield. They're giving you a chance. They're showing you there's life. They're showing you there's a chance here. So we're going to get a pair for Trelia. Is that how you say your last name? Breezy's?
Yeah. Number 23, Jordan Metzler with that service error for Wakefield, giving the ball back to Winnebago.
Breezy, the hit over. Going to get the setup for number 11. Great up there from Breezy. Coming from that back side. It's good placement on the shot.
Nice blocks there by Bass and
Neiman with the up. Coming back over. Little tip over to an open area. Ooh, man. That's going to bring up set point for Wakefield. Great little tip over there.
You know, like the work they were putting in to cover all the positions right there, and then that one in the middle of the campfire.
All right, game point here for Wakefield. Ball's over. Off of Hardin. Going to go out of bounds. That's going to be, sorry, not set point. I'm right. We're only at 21. I apologize.
25.
That's me. I'm still thinking we're in 7th and 8th grade. Here we go. Number 11 with the serve. Coming over right off of Harden's hands there.
Alex Arenas, the big serve. A lot of fire on that serve there.
16 to 22. Winnebago still
a lot
down.
of goo-goo on that serve.
Yeah.
There. Another one.
Ball's up.
Look at this. All right, Winnebago, get set. There you go.
Nice up there from Daney. Almost got it over. It's a great up. I'm sorry, guys. I got stuck watching the game. I didn't know where the camera was at. I apologize.
Well, sometimes this game gets exciting to watch. So
16-23. Just skim the net. Earth comes up and gets a little spike action there.
There's a free action
Free
right
ball here. Neiman with the setup. Bass trying to get the 2-second hit spike and cannot get it to go over. Now we're at game point.
Yes.
Here, service from the Trojans. 16-24. Ball's over. Nobody lets it go by. All right, Winnebago's got a shot here.
Got bailed out right there. Now let's see.
Winnebago's got a shot.
Let's roll off about 8 points right here real
She
quick.
needed 15 last time with Earth was up to serve. Let's see if we can get 8 here. Winnebago's got to work now.
Oh, there's one.
Great serve there from Earth with the ace.
We'll take it. There's one.
Earth back up, 18-24, trying to claw their way back in this game here.
We need 7 more. Let's go. Oh, nice serve again off the top of the net.
Skim the net there. Great serve. Ooh, almost got the block. Nobody there on the backside. And that is going to be the end of that first game here of the Winnebago Triangular between Winnebago and Wakefield. Wakefield takes the dub. And I believe, I'm not sure who's going to sit and who's going to go. I know Winnebago played the last game last time I came for a triangular. So let's see what we're going to be at here.
Yeah, I think Winnebago is going to be heading to the locker room. Probably going to visit a little bit, and then Wakefield's probably going to take this next game here with Homer.
All right, folks. My name is Eugene Decora. This is Quince Bass. And we are KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska, the Big Voice Radio. I think we're going to go ahead and try that commercial again. Let's see how far we can get with it.
We're live, ladies and gentlemen. We're live.
We appreciate you guys all coming out, helping out the channel, sponsoring, being part of it. We love hearing from you guys in the comments section on the YouTube. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it fun. Winnebago had a great opportunity there to battle in that second set. And they almost came back on that one, but I believe as soon as we're ready, we're going to head over to that commercial and try her out.
Very unique is the model that we follow as a social economic corporation, and it's very different from most corporations because most corporations are profit driven for their shareholders, and Ho Chunk Inc. is driven on how we can affect our community.
You know, there's this whole 40 acres of land where we see the new village place where there's a lot of housing and commercial areas that exist now. That wasn't here 25 whatever years ago. Having gone from that to what you see today as a tribal member, as a community member, it's inspiring to see how much Ho Chunk Inc. has given back to the Winnebago community.
And it helps give you a little bit of pride in your work. You're not just working for the dollar, you're working to better people's lives.
The best part about coming to work is definitely the people that I work with. Ho Chunk Inc. is a very fun place to work at.
We were talking about this, right?
You get to feel like you're a part of a family. You're not just a number in a line, and you're not just showing up to do your job and go home, but really to be a part of this community and a part of this family.
Building long-lasting relationships with coworkers is pretty important. I mean, because if you don't like the people you're working with, it's just a day job. Then it's just a paycheck.
You know, Ho Chunk Inc. They really welcome everyone. You know, it's a big open family. Regardless of being a tribal member or not, they'll find the talent. You know, they'll see what you can do, and I really do appreciate the diversity.
Something that's also really cool about Ho Chunk Inc. is that they offer a lot of different positions in a lot of different fields. We have everything from IT to real estate to human resources, business management.
Ho Chunk Inc. offers opportunities to anyone and everyone. It's not just the higher level management positions. There's entry level jobs that'll only get your foot in the doorstep for potential growth.
If a community member was considering applying for a job with Ho Chunk, I would tell them to apply because I think that every role within the organization makes an impact on the community, and every role is just as important.
There's so many opportunities within the company, all over different areas, different businesses. So whatever you're considering or thinking about getting into, Ho Chunk Inc. definitely provides opportunity for everybody.
Seeing how much the community has grown along with the company and seeing some of those investments really start to pay off has been a real transformation in the last 10 years, and I suspect an even bigger transformation over the next 10 years.
I feel like Ho Chunk Inc. is going to continue to grow and continue to expand in ways that we can't even think of right now. And it's really exciting to be a part of that whole mission and that whole journey, and to be right there working with the whole engine itself of Ho Chunk Inc. You know, that's something I take great pride in.
Time out.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
Welcome back to Winnebago, Nebraska, home of the Indians. Tonight it's the Lady Indians hosted a triangular between the Homer Knights and the Wakefield Trojans. The Wakefield Trojans take the first game against Winnebago. Almost in I want to say a dominant fashion. Winnebago kind of fought back there in that second set, but man, I'll tell you what, Wakefield has some players on that team.
Yeah, the first game that we watched seemed like Winnebago was trying to warm up. Remember we was talking about the end of that first set that we noticed Winnebago had a couple of real good plays, and the girls are smiling after that. Come out, followed that first set up with the second set, hung in there almost all the way to the end of the game, playing a little seesaw battle with them at the beginning. And yeah, Winnebago did a really good job against that squad you're talking about, because Wakefield does look very impressive. If that fact earlier that was right, if Wakefield is the #1 seed in their sub-district, we could probably see them get pretty far in the postseason.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like I said, I think we called out Hunter McCaffrey quite a lot. We were talking about Brown and Arenas. Those are the three girls, all 5'6", 5'8", 5'9", getting over that net, getting some great spikes there on Winnebago, and then picking their spots as well, finding the big openings, the gaps, you know, where the players are just not there in those openings, and the ball comes down so quick. Great control from those girls. Excited to see what they do here against the Homer Knights. Homer Knights do not look very tall. They do have somebody on the roster, a couple 5'11", 5'10" girls with 6-foot freshmen. So we'll see. It might be a back and forth battle here. Looking forward to this next one. Hey, we do want to shout out our sponsors though: Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Company, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, and Iron Horse Bar and Casino. Winnebago got knocked out early in the Lewis and Clark conference, but I'm gonna do a little stat digging. I'm gonna do a little stat digging here, folks.
Yeah, I got to witness a few games this year. A couple of them were conference games, and I think Laurel had a couple good, decent ball players on their team when they came to town. I know Winnebago played them a couple times this year. This Wakefield game, I got to see them play. They're pretty strong. But I don't know how any of the other girls teams been doing in our conferences, or who even won the conference tournament. So I know you're looking that up, so maybe we'll talk about that here in a few minutes, because the way Wakefield's been playing, it would seem that they would get pretty far in our tournament.
Yep. Well, what I found right now, I know in Winnebago sub-district, and those dates are going to be next week on the 24th. The sub-district starts for Winnebago, and in their sub-district, they've got Logan View, Scribner Snyder, Takema Herman, Wayne, West Point Beamer, and Winnebago.
So 6 teams in that sub?
Yep, 6 teams in that sub. I believe we're C17. Let's go have a look-see here. That's not it, folks. That's not it. Let me see if I can get a hold of it here. I know I've got it somewhere. I just said it. Oh, C15 we are. But like I said, yeah, I'm just looking up the sub-districts, where we're sitting, what seeded are we, and we are the 5 seed out of the 5. We're going to end up playing Wayne on the 24th at 5 o'clock, and the winner of that game would move on to battle number 1 seed Logan View Scribner Snyder, who has a losing record as the number 1 seed at 12-15. We're going to end up playing the Wayne Blue Devils, who have a record of 4-22, but because of power points, Wayne's ranked 1 above us.
I see.
So Winnebago might have a chance to make a sub-district final here if they can kind of pull some things together.
That's a pretty interesting stat right there. I'm glad you brought that up, or you pulled that up on your phone, because that is interesting.
Winnebago's toting a record of 8-19 right now.
That's actually a good record in our subs right there. That's a really good record compared to some of those. But hey, let's see how it goes then, And what did you say on the 24th?
24th, 5 p.m.
Where's that going to be located at that game, Eugene?
Let me go find it here. It says it will be at Logan View High School.
At Logan View High School. Oh, Logan View? Logan View, they have a dome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's on the way down towards Omaha.
Oh, it's right outside of Fremont right there then, right? You drive right by it every time on 75.
Yep. Logan View. Yeah, I never got to see their gym before. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's a free night on the 24th, make it down. Come support the Lady Indians, which could possibly be a couple of wins in the postseason for the girls, which would be great. So, especially because we got some of these, our team is consisted of a lot of really young players with potential. So,
like you said, you look at what Winnebago's been running on this one. I know we don't have a Wolf Leader here tonight, but like I said, we're running such a young squad that it's only go up from here, I guess, is a great way to look at it. Because Winnebago's not sitting on a ton of height either. I believe Nadia Bass is one of our tallest players, but is she a junior or a senior?
She's actually a sophomore.
Only a sophomore. See, that's what I'm getting at then. There's a lot of growth there. Okay, so quick stats on Wakefield. They are 20-9.
20-9.
And these are the last 2 games of the season. So they might end their season 22-9 here. And let's see if I can get back to what sub-district they're in. I believe at 20-9, you might be ahead of everybody on that one.
For volleyball, that's a pretty good record with all these triangulars and the level of teams they put in these triangulars sometimes too. So while you're looking at it, did you get to watch any of the youth volleyball going on up in the city this past year?
Yeah, 7th and 8th grade, they did struggle a little bit this year. They had to bring up a lot of the 6th graders to come play with them. There is a really good group of 8th graders that are coming up, but again, there's not a lot of height coming up for them. Give these girls a couple of years, they might get a little taller, but there isn't a humongous big group of girls. There's going to be a nice group of girls that are coming up. Oma Cleveland's going to be really good. What's her name? Marcel's girl. She's going to come in real solid. Kellen Kennedy is going to come in real Honeydew. She's going to come in really well. There's a good group of girls there that are going to be coming up into the high school ranks.
Do you see those girls like loving the sport?
I think so. I've kind of helped put those teams together and help those girls out. They've been at it since, I want to say, at least 3rd grade. That group of 8th grade girls, they've been at it pretty well. And so, like I said, I'm excited for that. Big highlight this season, I believe, our 4th grade group that was coached by Delilah Carnes. They only lost maybe 2 games this year.
Oh, nice.
The little whole group of 4th grade girls that only lost 2 games. Okay, folks, so we are asking all the questions about the sub-districts here for Wakefield. In Wakefield sub-district, they have Homer, Omaha Nation, Pender, and Wakefield. Great sub-district. Omaha Nation just put a big old post up. They have a school record this year of 15 wins.
I saw that.
They're going to be really solid. And then I know Pender is pretty good as well. But
Omaha Nation got those two freshmen. I believe they're Parker girls. One's a left-hander, one's a right-hander. They're twins, and they're both, I think, 5'10". Solid. Both can spike, both can serve.
So it looks like Wakefield gets the Holster sub-district. They are the number 1 seed for their sub-district at 20-9. Number 2 in their sub-district's Pender at 15-14. Homer's number 3 at 13-14. And then Omaha Nation ends up at 4, 15-12. So the Omaha Nation ladies are going to be playing this Wakefield team on the 24th in Wakefield. So shout out to a couple former Winnebago players down there, Miss Sylvia Valentino. And who else is down there? Can't think of it right now. I apologize.
What's her name? Contreras.
Oh, yeah. Letitia Contreras is also down there. Both played for Winnebago last year, so good luck to those ladies in their sub-districts. Postseason volleyball coming your way. I'm trying to get Adam James's attention. I'm trying to see what time the football boys are going to end up playing. I believe we do not get to host the playoff game this year.
No, we don't.
Little Wound?
Sounds like we're traveling to Little Wound, which is in Kyle, South Dakota, up there on the Pine Ridge Reservation up there. And it's like a 6.5-hour drive from here. I always say that drive right there is the back roads to Rapid City.
Yep. And, hey, I looked up some golf courses up there last year. There's some nice golf courses over that area. Yeah, it'd be a little cold this time of year, but man, you might want to get there a day early. You might be able to get after it before the football game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my boy Rock said that they said they're going to be leaving on Tuesday. So I'm wondering if that means that the game's going to be on Wednesday.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me go ask Trayvon real quick.
All right, I'll cover here. Yeah, while Eugene goes to check out that information, we're sitting here watching the Wakefield girls warm up on their spikes, and looking solid as that first game there. Homer's over here huddled up, getting their game plans down, waiting for their time to get out here and work on their spikes. Didn't get to see Homer play yet this year. I got to see Homer's junior high and JV football teams play down here in Winnebago. Got a few Winnebago tribal members going to school up there in Homer. Shout out to you guys up there representing that school, representing your tribe.
All right, folks, I'm back. Here's the 411. Winnebago travels to Little Wound to play. Travels to Little Wound to play Little Wound on Tuesday at 5 o'clock, which I believe would be 6 o'clock our time, something like that. That's what he just said, or vice versa. It might be 6 their time, 5 our time.
So the game is on Tuesday?
It's on Tuesday. The game's on Tuesday for Winnebago playoff football. Littlewood touting the record of 7-1.
7-1.
7-1.
7-1.
That Class A side, you know, I think the schedule makers kind of got it right this year as far as the classes go, and you know, it's going to be a great matchup there between Winnebago and them, because Winnebago's shown that they can be beat. 2 losses on the season from 2 really good teams that they played this season, and you know, I think we're really looking forward to that matchup, because you know, Winnebago is looking for the repeat, but at the same time, it's just what Winnebago dealt with during their state championship run, the state run when they made it there 4 years in a row, and they were kind of kicking everybody's butt the whole time, you know, and teams don't, a lot of guys remember that stuff, you know, like former kids come and watch the games, they see the scores, everything, man, a lot of kids come back with a passion, you know, and they want to beat Winnebago. Nobody wants to lose to Winnebago.
Yeah, I know that Winnebago's been putting themselves on the map here and there in the recent past. You know, as we was growing up, Eugene, we never really heard of any of our athletes, student athletes, leaving Winnebago and going out and playing college sports. You know, and then there was a big change. I know your dad was part of this change, but to get native coaches here in Winnebago, and you know, that short movement really impacted everything, and so far, and I think now almost all the sports that we have here at the school, we have a native coach. And I'm not saying anything about them being better or worse or anything like that, but the kids do respond to their community members, possibly family members and stuff like that, doing the coaching. So big shout out for that change, and your dad was part of that. So you know, today we get to enjoy watching our athletes come out of this school here at the next level.
Oh yeah, I think that's been a big change. You can look around this gym and see the different qualifiers, state champions, and you kind of see, you know, the growth that the schools had, you know, and you know, you give a lot of credit to Adam James as well, you know, to try to bring the different sports and the different attitudes towards the youth here in the community, because you know, as far as Winnebago goes, it's gone through a big growth period when it comes to how do they approach with student athletes. You know, in the past, you know, all you ever had was basketball, football, track, you know, or volleyball, basketball, track. Those were like the 3 big main sports, but with the growth, and I mean, you can even attribute that to the NSAA for Nebraska, you know, being able to offer bowling and, you know, those other sports. I know Omaha Nation started a bowling team. I almost tried to convince my dad to start the Winnebago bowling team. He's a former sponsored pro in bowling, him and my Choki Eugene way back in the day. And
I think I remember your dad used to run in leagues up at Harmony Lanes up there back in the day.
Yeah, my grandpa bowled a 300 there one time, had his name up in there. But getting back to what we were talking about was just the different attitude that, you know, Winnebago has towards its sports, and like you said, the opportunity that comes from it. Just because, like I think you guys mentioned Kelsey the other day, you know, actually took in golf, you know, started right when COVID happened, and then really got 2 solid years of golf under her belt, and then ended up earning herself a college scholarship to go golf down there at Peru State. And then our 2 state qualifiers, you know, 4th place finishers, the seniors that year with Keisha Snyder and Natasha Deal, ended up getting a scholarship to go play down there at Peru State. And then now, what do you got this year on their men's team? You got the Winget brothers, the goat. What do you guys call them? The goat and the cat.
The goat and the cat.
Matthew and David are back together.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun ride. I know that Matthew gets to play right off the bat. And then David's got to wait until after Christmas. But hey, that's gonna be a fun trip down to go watch those boys play. And then even, you know, if you go down to watch a men's and a women's game, you get to watch Winnebago's both on both the men's and women's team, because Natasha Dill.
And don't forget about Miss Aria Means over there in Mount Marty, I believe it is, in Iowa. She's out there out for their basketball team. And what's going to be really exciting is that Mount Marty and Peru are in the same conference.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And so if you get down there on that weekend when Mount Marty's in town, you'll get to watch Aria battle against her former teammates, you know, and it's going to be all Winnebago kids out there on the floor that week. And like I said, Peru State, thank you to you guys opening your doors to the Winnebago Winnebago kids and seeing the athletic potential in there. And I think the one thing behind it all too is just that fact that, you know, you get to play some sports, earn a college degree, you know, have fun doing it. You know, I think that's the biggest thing is that, you know, we want to encourage all our kids with their sports and everything they got going on, but the other part of it's just going to be that, you know, pulling that college degree away, educated natives, you know, you can't, that's a deadly weapon right there. Educated natives out here.
Yeah, Eugene, I'm going to have to step away for a few minutes, take a little short break, and I'm going to let you take care of this beginning of this game, and I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, Quinn. All right, folks, so I'm going to be rolling solo on this game here for a little while, but again, we want to welcome you to Winnebago, Nebraska, home of the Winnebago Indians. The Lady Indians volleyball team is going to be hosting the Homer Knights and the Wakefield Trojans in the final season triangular here. In the first game, Winnebago played the Wakefield Trojans. Wakefield wins that game in 2 sets, so they take the first win of the night. And next up in action here, you're going to have the Homer Knights versus the Wakefield Trojans. We're about a minute away from game time. We are KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska. Shout out to our sponsors, Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Company, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, and Iron Horse Bar and Casino. So here we go, folks. The second game here of the triangular here in Winnebago, Nebraska. You're going to have to bear with me too, folks, because I'm running the camera as well as talking. So let's see if I can keep everything in front of me and get things moving here for us. We're going to get our starting lineups out here for the Homer Knights and the Wakefield Trojans. Possibly a matchup of the sub-district final here for these two teams. They fall into the same district. I believe the Trojans are the #1 seed in that, and Homer is the #3 seed, if I remember correctly. So that's going to come on Monday. Winnebago is going to travel to Logan View to play Wade, Nebraska on the 24th for a chance to play the #1 seed, the Logan View Scribner Snyder. So we're looking forward to that.
Number 11, McKenna Owens.
Number 11, McKenna Owens.
Janessa Overgaard.
Number 3, Janessa Overgaard, 6-foot freshman. Number 4, Jocelyn Hightree, 5'5" junior. Number 7, Madison Rober, 5'4" freshman. Number 8, Riley Harris, 5'5" sophomore. Number 13, Tori Walker, 5'7" sophomore. Number 14, Anna Harris, 5'10" freshman there for the Homer Knights. And here's the starting lineup here for the Trojans.
Number 2, Brianna Martinez.
Number 2, Brianna Martinez. Number 6, Katie Borg. Number 7, Allie Brown. Number 11, Arenas. Number 14, McKenna Decker, 5'9" senior. Number 23, Jordan Metzler, 5'5" junior. And number 26, Devin Hunter McCaffrey, a 5'6" junior, starting it out here for these two teams. And I believe we're going to try to go with the 2 set cameras. I may be able to just to talk here. We'll see what we got here. Hopefully you guys enjoy some of the different angles we got here. We got Miss Bethany Redhorn running. She's the big MC for us here tonight, so shout out to her. I want to welcome all you guys that are listening on KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska, and I want to say hello to all of our YouTube listeners as well, watching on the Winnebago Public Schools YouTube channel. So here we go, folks, looking for a good matchup. Like I said again, this is a little preview, might be a preview of the sub-district final. These Trojans are going to go up against, I believe it's Omaha Nation. That's who they've got to play in the first round. And then you've got the Homer Knights that are going to be playing Pender. And there's only 4 teams in that sub-district. So it looks like Metzler for the Trojans is going to get the first service here. Homer ready to receive. Metzler puts it up, on over. Push up there from Homer. Little setup, 14 with the spike over. That is Harris. Gets it up, and I believe that is Miss Alex Arenas with the big spike there to get the first point for the Trojans. Been seeing some good service there from Metzler. This past game even against Winnebago. So here we go, Metzler, ball over, up by from the libero there from the Knights. Set up there, big hit there from number 13, Walker. Walker gets it up. There's number 11 again with a nice little touch pass right to the middle of the floor. Touch spike, however you want to call that. Arenas scoring Wakefield's first 2 points of the game here. I believe we still have Metzler up on the service. Ball is over. Up there for number 13. Set by number 8. Number 14 with a big spike. Served well by, I think it was Hunter McCaffrey that got a hold of that one. Here comes a free ball for Wakefield. Ball's up. Set from number 23. Big hit going long. Almost too far. Number 7, Brown, got a hold of that one. Hey, I do want to give credit there to Metzler, who was their setter almost every game, or the whole set in the last 2 against Winnebago, and her sets have been right on, allowing her ladies to get up there and spike the ball. Nice up there from Homer. Right back to the girl who get the up. Little underneath. Oh, good job. 2 hit getting it over on the fly. 13 comes up. She spikes it down. Up there from the Trojans. And there is Miss Arenas again with a big spike. That's going to bring it up to 4-0 Wakefield. Homer's getting the ball back, but once Wakefield sets up in that bump set spike, man, it's tough to get a hold of. Such good placement from these ladies. Number 1 with the up, number 8 with the little tip set. Goes up, great job there from Harris. Doing a good job of seeing it, recognizing it, and just tipping it over. Getting the ball to drop right in the middle. Libero tried to push it up, could not get it. First service here for the Homer Knights. It's going to be number 13, Tori Walker. Wakefield looking for the side out. It's going to be 4-1. Trojans are up. Missed service there from the Knights. Side out to the Trojans. So it's going to bring the score 5-1. Trojans are up. And here comes Miss Alex Arenas, the 5'9" senior, up for the service. Good ball right over the top. Little too hot there for Miss McKenna Owens, the 5'2" junior libero. Right off her wrist, off the back wall. Arenas coming back for another serve. 6-1. Wakefield's up. Ball's over. Same result. Same serve, same result. Right down the middle there. Bounced off of number 4. Miss Jocelyn Hightree, the 5'5" junior, trying to get that heat. Cannot get it back up. 7-1 now, Wakefield. Ball comes up good up there from the libero Martinez. Set up by number 8. Big hit there from number 4, Hightree. Ball coming up. Let's see, they're debating it. Ball was in. Oh, she called it out. I apologize. Ball was hit over, went out. It's going to be a Knight's score. That's going to bring up Harris for service for Homer. Ball went long. Nice up there. Nice set. Little tip over. Another up. Here comes a hit from number 3. Ball's up. There's a set from 23. Big hit. Oh, nice up there from 13. Tipped over by number 8. 1, 2. Here comes 3. And looks like we're going to get a net call, or a 2-hit, I apologize there, from Wakefield. Rare mistake from them. 7-3 here. 14 with the service there from Homer. Ball is up. 23 with the set. Throws it up there to Hunter McCaffrey. Good block there from number 8 from the Knights. Pushing it back. Ball's tipped over. Another set here from number 8. Looks like they're going to go to 14 here with the spike. Brought up really nice by Arenas. Spike from the outside there from Wakefield, and we are going to get a 2-hit from the back row there. That's going to give the side out back to Wakefield. 8-3 now. Great volleys between both teams there. And looks like we have number 14 on the service here, Decker for Wakefield. Ball's over. Nice up there from 13. Ball goes up. Number 3, Overgaard, throws it over. Up from Arenas and throw it over there to Hunter McCaffrey. Hits it right into the net, though. Looks like it was a nice set. That number 23 there for the Trojans, Miss Metzler, she's got some great sets. You know, she's picking you right, left, and she doesn't give no tells of where it's going. And so you're guessing. And Wakefield's got 2 big hitters there on the outside. Service there from Homer. They got 3 over on Wakefield's side. 7 just tips it back over. Free ball here to Wakefield. There's Metzler setting up that spike again to number 7. Miss Brown on that one. Allie Brown with her first spike of the night. Gonna bring that up to 9-4. That last service there from the Trojans was from Harris. And that's gonna bring Allie Brown up as the service for Wakefield. She's gonna set herself up, ball's over, tipped up, barely got a hold of, spike from the back row right into the net there from number 4, Jocelyn Hightree. Could not get a hold of that one. It was a little low. I think every hit on that one for Homer on that set was a little low. So here we go again. Brown setting up on the serve, up there, gonna be right at the net, tipped over from Wakefield. Nice set, big push over there from Homer on hit 2. There's Hunter McCaffrey with the spike. I'm telling you right now, you need to know where she's at. And like you said, they're covering on both sides of the net. They've got Hunter McCaffrey set up. They've got Browns that comes up to the front row there. And they've also got Arenas, all capable of doing it. All right, ball, nice up there, up from the libero. Ball's gonna come over. Gonna be a free ball here for Wakefield. There's Arenas. Hunter McCaffrey again, set up out there. Big spike over there from that left side. Metzler she knows where she is. And hey, we got a timeout from the Knights. I think we got a commercial we can run during this timeout. So here you go, folks.
Takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
All right, folks, welcome back to Winnebago, Nebraska, where we are at the triangular with the Wakefield Trojans and the Homer Knights and the Winnebago. Wakefield is up right now, 12-4. We've got Brown servicing over there after a timeout. Good timeout there from the Homer Knights as Brown with the service area hits a service error, hits it too far. It's going to be 12-5 Trojans. Homer up to serve here on the service over. Caught up by the libero there, up from Arenas, I believe that is. Hunter McCaffrey pushes it over. Number 4, Hightree was on the service there for Homer. Free ball here for Wakefield up. They set it Hunter McCaffrey. Number 2 puts it up. Blocked by the Knights, but just enough to fall short. That was Martinez with a big hit there from the middle. Looks like we get the big server up here for Wakefield, Hunter McCaffrey. We're going to get a sub here. Number 1 goes out of the game. They're going to bring in 14. Owens is out. Going to bring in Harris. Looks like something might have happened there. I missed it there, folks. I was watching the ball on that one. Here we go. Trojans, Hunter McCaffrey on the service. Big hit. The new sub came right in. They went right after her. Hunter McCaffrey knew where she was going with that ball. It's 14-5 now. Wakefield up big here in the first set. Hunter McCaffrey with the service. Ball goes up. Number 4, nice up. 14 sets it up. Number 8 tips it over. Free ball here for the Wakefield. Ball's up. Here we go. Number 11. Big hit there from Arenas. Great set again from Metzler. Setting up her hitters. You got Metzler up in the front row. It looks like we've got Arenas and Martinez as Hunter McCaffrey is servicing right now. 13 with a nice up. Going to hit it. A little bump right back to her. Little short shot right to the middle. Looks like they're going to set up Arenas again with a big hit. That's another kill there for Arenas. Great job out here from the Lady Trojans, doing what they want, setting it all up as the ball rolled all the way out to the concession stand. Trying to get some popcorn out here. All right, folks, here we go. Score's now 16-5, Wakefield. Big service there from Hunter McCaffrey. Ball's up 7 with the set. Goes at the 13. Went for the spike and cannot get it to pop over. That was Walker on the miss hit there. Just hit the top of the net. All right, we're finally officially 17-5 here. Hunter McCaffrey still back to serve. Serves a tough one over. 14 pops it up. Gets a little bit out of play. Here comes a free ball over to Wakefield. Number 3, good job getting it over on the third hit. And they're going to set up Arenas again. Nice little shot right through the middle, right where nobody was at. They was expecting the spike. Takes her time, sets herself up. And it looks like number 1 comes back in the game for 14 for Homer, Owens for Harris. You've still got Hunter McCaffrey servicing for the Wakefield Trojans. 18-5 here. Trojans looking to put it away early. Hunter McCaffrey sends it over. Number 4 puts it up. Libero gets it up. 13 with a little tip over. Nice spot location there, but look at this setup right here for Martinez. 13 comes up again. Set from 7. 13 with the spike again. Great up from Hunter McCaffrey. And let's see who hit the net first. And it looks like you're going to get a service on, you're going to get a net on Metzler. It was right by the net. Either team could have went after it, and Metzler tips it over but gets into the net. Service now from number 8 for Homer. 18-6 now. They're going to go for a 2-hit from Metzler. I was just singing her praises, and 2 big mistakes there. Gives up 2 points. She's got a little room for error here, folks. The score's 18-7. Homer, looks like we got Overgaard up for the serve. Pushes it over. Nice up there from Brown. Sets up by Metzler. Ball was right there between Martinez and number 13. Gets the spike. We'll call that her first kill of the game from Walker. Great job from them, being aware. Noticed the spike wasn't coming. Just tipped it right back over the net at her. And that's going to be an ace for Miss Riley Harris, the 5'5" sophomore. Oh, I'm sorry, Janessa Overgaard, I apologize. The 6-foot freshman right on the back line. 18-9 now. Homer with the service. Going to be a short one. Martinez pushes it up over to Brown. And that looks like Arenas again. Finding her over there on that left side has been money for the Wakefield Trojans. All right, now you got the libero for the Trojans back to serve. Miss Allie Brown pushes the ball over back to the libero for Homer. 7 goes up. Here comes 13 with the big spike there for her second. We'll call that her second one of the game here. Tori Walker coming up and with a big hit on that one. For the love of elevation, she jumps up and spikes that ball down. I apologize. That was Katie Borg servicing there for Wakefield. All right, so here we go. Homer with the serve here. That's number Madison Rober with the serve. Ball's up. Metzler sets it up. Number 14 comes in the game. She just subbed in. Gets a big spike. Haven't called her name. McKenna Decker. She had a couple kills last game. I apologize. Can't forget her. She's coming up, just filling in spots. They got a lot of big hitters up there in the front. And that's Metzler with the service on that one. Nice up there from Homer. 14 with a little tip over. Good save there. Here's a setup over here to Arenas. Nice little boot shot again. Just nice touch right to the middle of the floor. You got to have that elevation if you're trying to get up and do that. You got 21-10 here for the Trojans. There's going to be a sub here. Arenas comes out, and they're going to bring in Andrade. We'll say Andrade. Yep, that's who's going there. Ball is up. Here we go. 13 again, looking for the kill. Good setup there from number 6 for Homer, which I don't have in the program. I apologize. All right, so here we go. Trojans 22-10 right now. Metzler comes up with the service up from Homer. And there's a set. Number 14 with a big hit. And looks like Wakefield working their butts off, but cannot get it to come back over. That's going to be 3 for them. It's going to be a point Homer. Side out to Homer. 22-11 here. Number 13 up to serve. Tori Walker hits the ball, barely hits the net, dies out just enough. That's going to be an ace for Walker. 22-12. Homer looking to fight their way back into this game. Walker with the serve over. Big serve on her. Up over. It's going to be free ball to Homer. As the ball's up, there's the set. Here comes number 4 with the big hit. Good save there from the Trojans. Number 4 pushes it over. Andrade pushes it up. Number 4 again is going to come up, but we got a 2-hit from Homer on the set. And that's going to bring the score 23-12 here late in the first set. All right, here comes Isabella Andrade sets it up. Number 4 pushes it over. Trojans flying all over the place. Great set there. Great set from the opposite side, finding Hunter McCaffrey right where she likes it. And that's going to bring up set point here for the Trojans. That was a great set there from the opposite end, hitting the ball, knowing right where she wanted to go for it. Isabella hits the ball over, up, and it's going to be an ace to end the first set. And that's going to be Wakefield Trojans take the first. It's going to be 1-0, folks. That was a great set out there. Oh, great game there from Wakefield. They were just finding their girls. They were finding Hunter McCaffrey where they wanted it. Brown was getting live with it, and Arenas was throwing it down. And I believe they were all over the place when they needed it. That was a great last hit there from, I believe that was Arenas that hit that down, but the set came all the way on the other side, and it went up, got through. And we are moving on here, folks. So that, like I said, this might be the preview of your little sub-districts, but it's been all Wakefield Trojans here today at the Winnebago Triangular, the last Triangular for the season, last 2 games. Don't forget, Monday, Winnebago will be down at Logan View, 5 p.m. varsity action, sub-districts, playoff volleyball. It looks like Winnebago's going to have a great chance at Wayne to move on and play the Logan View Scribner-Snyder. And with that, like I said, Logan View comes in with a losing record as the #1 seed in that sub-district. It almost sounds like it could be anybody's ball game at that point, to come out of that sub-district and win your sub-district. And somebody's going to have to correct me, but when's the last time Winnebago's won a sub-district? I'd love to know these stats just so I got them. I can't even remember the last time Winnebago's been into a district final. For volleyball, that is. We've had some great teams in the past, and I think Winnebago's moving in the right direction. Probably didn't have the season they wanted to have this year, but at the same time, you walk into your sub-district, it's 0-0, folks. It's playoffs. Anybody can win on any given night. It's just what kind of effort you bring into it. All right, so here we go. I believe we are ready to move on to the second set here in Winnebago. The Wakefield Trojans versus the Homer Knights. Wakefield is now 3-0 in this triangular as far as sets goes, and they're one sweat away from sweeping this triangular here in Winnebago. Let's see, and they got a good chance to do it, but we're about to find out what they're all about here in this last one. We'll see what Homer's got to do to fire back. All right, Homer on the service there. That's number 7, Ropner. Big hit there from 14. Good up there from Homer. 14 with the tip over. 7 tips it up. Too far there from Brown. Try to tip it back to Metzler. Could not get it. That's going to be the first point there to the Lady Knights. And we still have Grober with the big serve coming over. Set up Metzler with the serve. That's not enough there from Arenas, going for that little touch hit. Cannot get it to drop. Again, Metzler's been having some great setting from down there. She's just picking her spots. All right, Harris again with it. Sorry, Robner again. The 5'4" freshman with the service error, 22-1. And it looks like you've got Miss Metzler up to serve now for the Wakefield Trojans. 1-2, Homer's leading. Metzler, big serve there, up from the libero. Pushed up outward, number 13 with a big hit. And it's going to be out. Oh, that was right on the line. Great hit there from Walker. She looks like to be their hitter on that one. Oh, I apologize. I saw the flag lady go pull the score up, but the line judge over there, or the head judge, she said it was in. So great kill there from Walker, and now you got another ace over here from Miss Walker. So doing it all here, pushing the Homer Knights up 4-1 right now. Walker with the next service. Great job out there. Here comes the set. Boom. Metzler gets a hold of it. Did not like where she put it, though. That was Brown on the hit. Could not get it to stay in bounds. It's going to be 5-1. Homer Knights up. Wakefield's got a little work to do here. And looks like Walker still up for service here. Gonna hit the ball over. Nice, right in the middle there. Tough one. It's gonna pop up. Metzler got a hold of it, but it popped over on Homer's side. She sets it up. Little touch pass. Great job from Homer getting it up. Boom, free hit here for Trojans. Metzler again setting it up. And that's gonna be Brown on that side. Too far. 6-1. Homer giving him the business right now. putting it on. And like I said, right now, it looks like mistakes from the Trojans, unlike them, was singing their praises, showing me something else right now. So here we go. Walker again with the serve. Ball's over. Great job from Walker. It was a great serve and a great setup from Wetzler there. Boom, that was number 7, Brown. That little tip over there to Wakefield. There's Wetzler. Good. He puts it up. Oh, great block there from Homer. Number 4. Great job from Jocelyn Hightree getting the block on Brown, trying to get the big spike. Perfect placement, 7-1. Homer Knights are up right now here in the second set. Ball goes up. There's Metzler again, setting it up. Brown finds that opening that she likes right there in the middle of the floor. No Lady Knights present at this moment. 2-7 now. It looks like we have Miss Arenas up to hit our service here. Ball's up. Went up to the middle. Good set there. Big spike out there for number 14. Ball is too far and out of play. That was Miss Anna Harris, the 5'10 freshman for the Lady Knights on the big spike. Bringing that total 8-2 now. Lady Knights are up. And that's Miss Brown. I'm sorry, we apologize. It's Anna Harris. After the big spike, she gets the service. We're going to get a timeout. Lady Trojans, the first one of this triangular for them. We're going to hit you guys with a commercial real quick.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game. Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
All right, folks, welcome back. Anna Harris with the service error there for Homer. So great time out there from the Trojans, 3-9. Wakefield still down. Homer Knights fighting back. And that's going to be Decker servicing. And there's Hunter McCaffrey again, loving that left side that she likes over there. Going to be 4-9. After the service error from Homer, Trojans get the ball back on the side out. They're coming back here, folks. Decker coming up, the 5'9 senior, up to serve for the Trojans. Ball's over. Homer with a good up. Nice little set there, and they're going to go for number 3 on the hit. Blocked out there from the Trojans. Going to come right back, hit it over. Another set, little tip pass over. Cannot get it. There's Metzler setting up 11 from Arenas from the back row. Good set there. Good save there. Big hit there from Walker. Ball's right on the edge. Tipped over by 8. Great volley here from both teams. Big hit there from number 8 for Homer. Here comes Hunter McCaffrey. Finds her spot there on the left side and hits it off to the opposite side and the right side. It's going to be a big point there for the Trojans as they claw their way back into this game, down 5-9. Great volley there from both teams on that one. Back and forth, back and forth. There's that's Decker again servicing. Going to come over. Walker's going to try to get a hit. It's tipped and almost saved there for Arenas, but the ball goes out. Walker putting the team on her back right now, scoring a lot of points here for them. And we're going to get a sub here for the Trojans. For the Lady Knights. Barclay coming in for Harris as Barclay sets up for the service. 5-10. Homer Knights up right now. Great serve. Ooh, good save there from number 2. Number 7 gets it over. That was her set. Tipped. Good. Number 7 gets it again. They set her up. 7 tips it over. Lightly. Little free ball. There's Metzler setting up. And that's going to be a big hit from Brown over here on the right side. Going to be tipped out on the block from the Knights. 6-10. Trojans still have some work to do if they're looking to sweep here at the triangular. You're going to have Brown back now to service for the Wakefield Trojans. Ball's up and over. Nice up there from Homer. It looks like a setup from the back row, but we're going to get a 2-hit on the set. Number 3 Overguard with the miscalculation, giving a 2-hit on that one. That's going to bring the score 7-10. Wakefield. There's number 7, Allie Brown on the miscue. Overhit the ball. It's going to be 7-11. Homer Knights leading this game in the second set. That's number 4 with the big hit there from Jocelyn Hightree. The big hit. Overguard. Hunter McCaffrey with a big hit. Now we see her on the right side coming over. Great set again from Metzler, setting up her teammates to be successful here in this game. 8-11, find their way back, point by point. You got Hunter McCaffrey back to serve now for Wakefield. 8-11, service is over. Service error from Hunter McCaffrey. I don't think Wakefield had one service error in that first game against Winnebago. It just did not happen, and here we go against the Homer Knights. Hunter McCaffrey with her first service error in this game here. That's going to be number 8 here for the Lady Knights. Serving. Big hit out there from number 11, Arenas. Ball goes up. Homer cannot track it. Boom, and there we are, folks. 3-point ball game as number 14 comes in the game. Decker to be in the front row. There you go, Miss Libero, number Borg back there to serve. Great serve, bounced off the net. 2-hit, 3-hit, got it over there for Homer Knights. There's Metzler setting it up. Look like you had a 2-girl attack there from Wakefield, and looks like they're going to go at it again. Here comes Arenas with a big spike, tipped away by number 16, Barclay, who just could not get it to stay in play. Looks like she had somebody behind her, but she didn't see her. And like I said, I think we were talking about all the communication that's got to happen here. Here comes Borg again for Wakefield with the service. Ball's up, tip, 3. You're going to get the free hit here for Wakefield. Here comes Metzler setting it up. Tipped back over by Decker. Homer gets a hold of it. They're going to set up Walker on the side. Big block from Metzler and Decker on that one to bring it within 1, 11-12 now. Homer had a big lead, 7-1, I believe, at one point, and Wakefield fought their way back in this game, finding a way to get back in it. Borg with the service. Number 7 for the Lady Knights with the set. Metzler doing a great job, and that's going to be a tip over there from Arenas. And here we go again. That's Robert sets up. Walker hits it. Nice soft touch. Ball goes out, and Wakefield hits it over, but it's out of bounds. That's going to be point. Homer trying to hang on to this lead here, 13-11 here in the second set. As we have number Robert sets up for the service. Great job from her. 26 for Wakefield. Hunter McCaffrey could not handle that one. The off-speed pitch there from her on that hit. It's going to be 14-11 now here in Winnebago. Homer Knights still with the lead. Lady Knights with the lead. Metzler sets it up. Arenas with a big hit. Great block out there from the Knights. Ball goes out of bounds on the 2-hit. And that's going to be point Knights. Great job out there from 14 and number 8. That's Decker. No, sorry, apologies. That is Harris and Harris. The sisters must be. All right, here we go. Big hit over there from number 7, Robert. Oh, great job from Metzler. She's been doing them sets all night long, and she caught him sleeping with a little pushover. 12-15 now. Homer Lady Knights hold on that lead. Metzler with the service over. Put up by the libero. Set by number 8. 14 goes for the hit. Right off the net. Right through the defenders. And that ball falls to the floor, giving the Knights another point here. 12-16 into the second set. Homer clawing away. Trying to keep hanging to that 4-point lead here. And let's hit Walker with the service. Metzler sets it up. There's number 7. Hits it up. Walker with the save. Ball's up. Number 8 goes with a big spike right off of Hunter McCaffrey's hands. That's going to be another point here for the Lady Knights, 17-12, and we're going to get another timeout. Wakefield, Homer putting them on their heels here. And it's just right now, they're just being more aggressive. Things aren't falling the Lady Trojans' way, and Homer's playing very smart, keeping their girls in play, and they're finding the right ladies to hit the ball right now. Like I said, those Harris sisters are right there at the net. 2 very tall sisters at that, 5'10 and 5'11. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore. Oh, I apologize. Yeah, one's a freshman, one's a sophomore. Harris there, 5'10 and 5'5. But for the love of elevation they got up on that last block. It was very nice to watch. So here we go, folks. Out of the timeout It's 17-12. I believe Walker is still serving for the Lady Knights. She's had herself a heck of a ball game. Walker's been everywhere, putting the team on her back. 12-17, Walker with the service. Ball's up there. Metzler sets it up, and they're going to go over here to Arenas, and they just get right back to business, folks. Arenas. Metzler knew where she was, out there on the backside on the right side. I said little set was a little behind her head, and Arenas knew exactly what to do. And now you got Arenas up to serve here for the Lady Trojans. 13-7. Arenas with the ball over. Big hit there. Libero got a hold of it. Ball goes up. Number 8. Free ball here for Wakefield. Metzler sets it up, and there's Hunter McCaffrey. Great save there from Homer. Ball's up. It could have been anybody's ball at that point. Hovered right on the net, and that was Decker that got a hold of it, put it down. You're going to get a net error on Homer. 14-17 now. Wakefield still down by 11. Arenas with the ball. Service right over the net. Barely got it there. That's going to be a free ball over here to Wakefield. Very lightly hit. Here's Hunter McCaffrey. Going to push it long. Trying to hit that back row. Cannot get a good save there from Homer. Number 4 tips it over. That's going to be another free ball. Here comes Metzler. Over to Hunter McCaffrey. Ball's up off the net. And that's going to be out. And that's going to be Homer point. 18-14. Homer hanging on to that 4-point lead here in the second set, looking to extend this game to the third set to get a chance. Like I said, folks, this might be your sub-district championship preview. All right, here we go. Arenas with a nice save. Metzler sets it up. Hunter McCaffrey didn't like it where she would have pushed it over. Free ball here to Homer. Number 8 gets it. She gets to hit the ball, and that's a great kill there from number 8, Riley Harris. She was up here in the front and hit that back left corner there in front of the Trojans. They didn't know what to do with that ball. They all thought it was out. And now we got 14-19. Lady Knights are 2 points away here from stealing a set here. And Homer got going early and often, and they have not relinquished their lead. I believe the Trojans got within 2, and then they had a service error. Here we go. That was 14 on the serve. Metzler, they picked up her trick. She tried to hit that little short one, and she did not get it. Homer was all over it. Metzler set up Hunter McCaffrey. Big spike. Nice block there from number 3. Overguard. Ball's up. Save. Great volleyball being played out here in Winnebago, folks. There is Walker hitting it over. No good. They're going to go to the backside over here to Miss Allie Brown, who gets the spike, ends that set. 15-19. Lady Trojans still down by 4. Lady Knights are handling business right now. Decker on the back, ready for serve here. Here we go, down by 4. Decker puts it over. Good up here from Homer. Nice set. Next they're going to go to number 4 with a big spike. That was Hightree getting up. And here's Overguard again with the left-handed pushover. It's right at the net. Let's see who they're going to do. Good set. Nice little tip over there. Just ill-timed there from Harris. Tried to throw it on the backside and hit the edge in the front. Did not get it to go. 16-19. Decker serving for the Trojans. Ball is up. Good up there from Homer. Number 8 setting up the spot. And that's Overguard with a nice place hit right there. And that is Brown with a big hit here on the right side. And there's your libero. Owens with a nice little spot. And they're going to look for Hunter McCaffrey here. The big hit over there on that left side. Tough to stop when she can just get exactly where she wants it. She's picking her spots when she gets those. I don't think the Trojans are sweating this one here. Decker puts it up. Oh, nobody saw it. Nobody wanted it. Lights are on. Nobody was home there on that service. All right, we're going to get a timeout. Homer, that 4-point lead cut down to 1 here after that little volley there. Decker doing a great job back there servicing for Wakefield. Homer fell asleep on that last one. I think Overguard and I believe might have been Harris kind of sat there and looked at each other like, well, whose ball was it? You know, nobody home on that one. Decker's going to get the ace to draw it within 1. 18-19. Wakefield looking for the sweep here. Down by as much as 6 in this second set. Still looking for their first lead of this set. 18-19. Like again, they have a 20-9 record, 21-9 if you include the last Winnebago game. Looking to extend it here. And it looks like we have a sub in the game. But here we go. Decker looking to even this game up on this service. Here we go. Good up there from number 4 for Homer. Big setup. We're going to go to Overguard. Big hit there. And it looks like it's going to go to the net. and it would not happen. You got a net error on 23. She hit it up, hit the net, bounced straight to the ground. And we are at 20-18. And looks like you've got Barclay back to service here for the Knights with a 2-point lead. Ball's up and over. Libero gets it. Looks like a big setup over here to Martinez. Big block out here from the Knights. Looks like they're going to set up a read. Number 7's Brown. Big hit over here from the right side. Great job. Looks like Overgaard had a good block over there on the right side. They came over here to on the left side, I apologize, and they come over here to the right side for the Trojans on the close side to us, and they knock it down. All right, now Brown is back looking to tie this game up 19-20. Homer still up here. Walker from the back row. Spike gets it over Brown. 21-19. I've been saying Walker's name all set this game. She is putting her team on her back, playing very well for the Lady Knights. That was a great spike from the mid-roll right there, I'll call that. Number 4 with a big hit right off the shoulder of the libero. Free ball here for Homer. Barclay gets a hold of it. That was Robert. Throw it over there to Walker. Big hit from Walker. Ball's going to drop off of Brown's hands into the middle of the playing field. That's going to be a big point there for Homer to push that lead back up to 3. 19-22 now. Homer looking to put this game away. That was number 4, Hightree with the serve. Great play shot there from Metzler. Ball came in, second hit, play shot it right in the middle of everything. 20-22. If you wanted somebody to get you back in this game servicing, this is who you want right now. Hunter McCaffrey's been having a great game. She had a service error on the last one. Ball is up and over. Great up there from the barrel. Over number 7. Here comes Walker with a big hit. And we're going to get a 2-hit on the set. That's going to bring it within 1. 21-22. Hunter McCaffrey. Walker looked like she was set up very nicely. 2-hit error gives the point to Wakefield. And we get a service error from Hunter McCaffrey. 21-23. Homer 2 points away from extending this to the third set. And looks like you have Overgaard back there, the 6-foot freshman back to serve. They're set up over here to number 11. Ball right down in the middle there. Metzler set up Arenas very nicely. Went up for the spike. Homer's expecting it. Nice little touch. All right, folks, here we go. 22-23. You've got Miss Borg back to hit. Good up there. Oh, a little off to the side there. Looks like it go up. Walker's going to take that spike. Oh, good up there from Wakefield to get it over. That was over on the 2-hit. Ball's up. Here you go. Borg gets it up again. Metzler sets up Arenas again. Big spike from there. Number 7, Robier could not handle it. Barely hit it off her, too. She wasn't close enough to the net. Robier giving up some height on that one. But here we go, 23-23. Wakefield ties up the ball game here. Nice little over free ball here for Wakefield. They're going to set up over here. That's Decker. Big block out here from Homer. And there's Arenas again, pushing it over. You're going to get a set over here to the right side. Walker just hits it on over, trying to get off that third hit. Here comes Metzler, setting up Arenas. Big hit. It might have been out, folks, if Hightree didn't stick that arm out, trying to pop it back up. 24-23. Wakefield takes its first lead of this ball game with set point, and I believe we're going to have a service from. It was Hunter McCaffrey still, but I think we gave that up. I'm curious on who the next service is. This next one's going to be a big serve out here for the Wakefield Trojans. Homer had the lead this entire game, folks. They were up by 4. Even with 23, Wakefield just clawed their way back into this game piece by piece, point by point, never looked too out of control. Hunter McCaffrey was the last one up that had it, and I believe that was Borg that came out on that last service. So let's see, is it still Borg? Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, it's still Borg here. 24-23, set point for Wakefield. Homer looking to stay with this and extend this match. Borg comes up, nice up there. 7 sets up. They're going to go to Walker on the big spike. Good up there from Hunter McCaffrey. They're looking for Arenas on that right side. Nice placement over there on the left side, and that is going to be your game, folks. Wakefield came together there at the end, made it happen, and got themselves the dub. They come into Winnebago's triangular and sweep, taking down the Winnebago Lady Indians and the Lady Knights. Great game here from the Lady Knights. Walker played a heck of a game. Overguard had some great blocks up front. You know, there's Barclay had some nice serves. Harris sisters looked like they were getting some great blocking up in front there. Congratulations to the Wakefield Lady Trojans on their victory here at the Triangular. All right, folks, next game up for you on this docket. We've got the Winnebago Lady Indians versus the Homer Lady Knights. We are KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska. Big shout out to our sponsors, Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Corporation, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, and Iron Horse Bar and Casino. Folks, we are going to take a commercial break and we will be back.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
I think what makes Ho Chunk Inc. very unique is the model that we follow as a social economic corporation. And it's very different from most corporations because most corporations are profit driven for their shareholders. And Ho Chunk Inc. is driven on how we can affect our community.
You know, there's this whole 40 acres of land where we see the new village place where there's a lot of housing and commercial areas that exist now. That wasn't here 25 whatever years ago. Having gone from that to what you see today as a tribal member, as a community member, it's inspiring to see how much Ho Chunk Inc. has given back to the Winnebago community.
And it helps give you a little bit of pride in your work. You're not just working for the dollar, you're working to better people's lives.
The best part about coming to work is definitely the people that I work with. Ho Chunk Inc. is a very fun place to work at. We were talking about this, right?
You get to feel like you're a part of a family. You're not just a number in a line, and you're not just showing up to do your job and go home, but really to be a part of this community and a part of this family.
Building long-lasting relationships with coworkers is pretty important. I mean, because if you don't like the people you're working with, it's just a day job then. It's just a paycheck.
You know, Ho Chunk Inc. They really welcome everyone. You know, it's a big open family. Regardless of being a tribal member or not, they'll find the talent. You know, they'll see what you can do, and I really do appreciate the diversity.
Something that's also really cool about Ho Chunk Inc. is that they offer a lot of different positions in a lot of different fields. We have everything from IT to real estate to human resources, business management.
Ho Chunk Inc. offers opportunities to anyone and everyone. It's not just the higher level management positions. There's entry level jobs that'll only get your foot in the doorstep for potential growth.
If a community member was considering applying for a job with Ho Chunk, I would tell them to apply because I think that every role within the organization makes an impact on the community, and every role is just as important.
There's so many opportunities within the company, all over different areas, different businesses. So whatever you're considering or thinking about getting into, Ho Chunk Inc. definitely provides opportunity for everybody.
seeing how much the community has grown along with the company and seeing some of those investments really start to pay off has been a real transformation in the last 10 years, and I suspect an even bigger transformation over the next 10 years.
I feel like Ho Chunk Inc. is going to continue to grow and continue to expand in ways that we can't even think of right now. And it's really exciting to be a part of that whole mission and that whole journey, and to be right there working with the whole engine itself of Ho Chunk Inc. You know, that's something I take great pride in.
Time out.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
All right, we are back. This is Quince Bass. I'm back. Had to step out for a few minutes. Huge did it by himself. He was doing a good job out there, I heard. I was listening on the radio while I was away. Good job there. Sounds like Wakefield won that the set or the game between them and Homer. That last game. I got to miss that one, but here you go. The game's in about 7.5 minutes. Homer just now got done playing. Winnebago girls are out there warming up right now. Looks like the girls are kind of fired up. I think they kind of got motivated watching the last game between Wakefield and Homer.
Oh man, you missed a good one there, Q. That second set was exciting. Tell you what, man, Homer had them on the ropes, leading the whole game, kept their 4-point buffer almost the whole game. Then I think we hit 23-19, something like that, or 23-19, and Wakefield just roared back from Borg. Borg got up there, and I think she ended up servicing the last 6 for him.
Wow.
But what happened, like I said, that the setter for Wakefield was just finding her spots, man, picking them apart, and Arenas was getting in on her kills, and it was good stuff. It was solid. It was real solid work there from the Trojans to get it going.
Yeah, that's always, it's kind of like if you have a real good setter, if you have a real good setter, or even a duo of setters on your team, ones that can place it high and close to the net just perfectly, a team could be really really scary team for people to play against like that.
Yeah,
kind of like in basketball when you got a real good point guard, someone to deliver that. So.
Yeah, who you got to look out for here on Homer was the Harris sisters, Anna and Riley, were playing up on the front of the net there, and they were getting some big blocks from the Lady Trojans. That's one thing Winnebago might have been missing right there, is the ability to just get up and get some good blocks, because Hunter McCaffrey could not get her thing going. Decker got blocked a couple times, and so did Arenas, and those are the 3 big hitters out there for the Trojans. But the Homer Knights were doing their business. But come late game, pressure's on, getting it going. Man, tell you what, Wakefield got it done. But who else had a really big game there for the Lady Knights was Walker, Tori Walker, number 13. She pretty much carried her team there late into that game. And when Homer needed a big play, she was making it, hitting some good spikes there for the mid row, front row, back row. It didn't matter where she was at. She was the one making it happen there for the Lady Knights.
Tori Walker, I think she's Winnebago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's my bro BJ Walker and his wife. their daughter, they play a lot of volleyball up at the United up in Sioux City.
Gotcha.
And she's been playing the AAU and stuff like that. So not surprised to hear that name right now. So now I get a chance to watch her and see if her parents' Facebook posts that they post all the time are correct on how good she's getting, because I heard she's pretty good.
I think that's the one place that our youth programs, or even just our kids in general, have really not broken into, is that club volleyball.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of our Indian ladies going out to the city and playing at United, playing at a arena. Who was started up that big club volleyball up there in the city. You're just not seeing the ladies jump into it that much. And the reason for that, I couldn't even answer that one for you. Is there a reason why we're not?
I asked you a question earlier about when you watch the younger girls play, and I was asking you if you saw any of the girls that love to play, because me and you both know, being in any sport, that if a kid finds that love, finds that passion to play that sport in particular, then you should get them in something like that.
Yeah.
And so, as a community with the basketball programs, we all try to take part in the arena and the United.
Yep.
As soon as they showed up,
Yep.
we start getting into those things so our kids can get those reps. All we need is a passionate coach, somebody who wants to work in the off season, and what you're talking about playing club volleyball, we can be getting our own squad in those club teams as a unit, and then just learning.
And that's what I've learned. The experience that I've kind of gained just from working the job that I do, and being part of the sports, the youth sports here in general. But like you said, it comes down to the coaching at the youth level. It really comes down to a lot of volunteerism, and I think we talked about that a lot the last time we were on this during basketball season. Was just that level that you need at the youth level. It doesn't need to be perfect by any means. You don't have to walk in and be a perfect coach that knows every X and O, knows how to break every single thing. Because as me and you both know, when you start out, you're just doing it because you love this game. Whatever sport you're going to do it in, whether you pick up the kids for volleyball, golf, basketball, football, whatever it is, but as a parent, I think a lot of parents pick it up because they do want to see their kids succeed at a higher level, at the next level, whether even it is just succeeding in high school sports. But it comes down to those parents and those volunteers to step up and say, hey, we want to make this happen here for our children, and coming through and making it happen. But like you said, that's what it's going to take next, is because what Arena did in the city, and I love Arena, they do a lot of stuff, but they did take away the spring volleyball season, because at one time we did play fall and spring, but now because it's so busy up in the city with the club volleyball that there is no spring season anymore. So we're looking to maybe find another league or something like that to keep these girls playing, because come springtime for youth athletics, when you're talking about 8th grade and down, all the way down to 3rd, there's just certain times these seasons run, and like you said, it's all about reps at that youth age. And I know that a lot of good kids have come through Winnebago. As you said, we got college athletes now, this and that. But what's been successful for Winnebago youth sports programs is that we do get a lot of kids that get out, and it's just being consistent, right? Making sure you're at every practice. If you're not going to be there, let your coaches know. And then when it comes game time, be there, show up early. Don't walk in the door when the game starts, because you know what? Kids need time to get their mind right, get dressed, get ready. You shouldn't be having them run in the door right when the game starts. The kids got to be ready to play. And when you can get them to that point, and they start understanding what this game's all about, just playing the sports in general, that's when good things happen. Because a lot of our kids that have been real successful at the high school level walk into junior high or walk in as a freshman with 1,000 games under their belt already.
Yeah.
They've seen it all. We've played it all. Now it's just playing it at this level next.
Yeah.
And they're very adaptable.
Yeah, and you brought a good point up there, Eugene. You were talking about the parents, buying into all this, investing in their kids, investing not only the money that is spent on the road or for all these league fees, camp fees, and stuff like that, not just that investment with the money, but the time that it takes to take the kids to practice, to take the kids to the games, to take the kids to these camps and stuff like that, to help the kids out with these fundraisers and stuff like that. Now that's the huge part right there. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go all out and
like
be
I said,
extravagant or anything like that.
And like
It's just
I
the
said,
time.
you don't have to be the perfect coach either, the perfect person out there when you're doing all this stuff, but you got to make the effort for the kid. Because my thing is this, I've been coaching for a long time, just as you have. All these games that we get through and go through, the kids aren't going to remember every single game they played. They're not going to remember every single point they scored. They're not going to remember all the turnovers, all the mistakes they made, because they're going to grow from that. But what they're going to remember is, hey, me and Dad stopped and got ice cream after this game. Remember you brought all our buddies and we had to go to Omaha to the tournament? You remember that? That's the stuff they remember. That's what the kids are going to take away from all this. Like you said, it's those parental memories with your kids that you're building right there.
People try to kind of like dog on the term like soccer mom and stuff like that, but
I'll take that all day.
I will too.
All right, first serve out here from Hardin is a missed serve. We're going to give a free point out here to the Lady Knights to start the game. 1-0 Lady Knights.
All right, I want to see if Winnebago got fired up watching that last game between these guys. So let's see what happens.
High tree with the service. Harlan gets it up. Neiman gets over. Earth with a big hit.
Nice
Little
hit
too
there.
far out there on the left side. Goes out. 2-0 Lady Knights. High tree still back as the service for the Lady Knights. Hits it over. Good up there from Hardin. Neiman gets it over. Looks like we're going to go over here to Harlan. Pushes it over. Free ball here to the Knights. That was number 14. Big hit over there from... Sorry, I'm looking at the other one. That was Harris, one of the Harris sisters, the 5'10 freshman. Great set out there from, I believe that was Barclay. Yep, get him right here.
Bass got her hand on that ball, on that spike, got a good block, but it went out of bounds.
Harlan goes up, so they're going to get the service over to Earth. Little touch pass out there in the middle. Great job there tonight. Free ball out here to Winnebago. Harlan puts it up. Bass going to do a little tip over. That was Barclay that's got it. They're going to go over here to Harris. Hits it out. Boom! That was Walker. I apologize. Walker with the over. I believe who tipped on that one.
It looked like Hardin.
Hardin on the other side over there. Yep. So here we go, folks.
It was one of those hits too where it could have possibly been out of bounds. Ooh, nice, good serve there. Little bitty kind of little skip serve, not really a jump serve, but number 4.
High tree.
High tree. Nice service.
High tree came to play here. 5-0. This is exactly what they did to Wakefield in the first set. They got up early and often and hold on to it. Hardin puts it up. Harlan puts it back, and there's Neiman with the 3 over. Nice. It's open. Here we go. Here comes Harris again. Big hit. No, Walker. I keep apologizing. I keep getting it wrong. That's Walker. That's number 14 that I'm talking about. That's Walker right there.
Yeah, that was 13 hit.
All right, here we go. High tree still back to serve. 6-0 now. Lady Indians are up. Finds a sweet spot.
So think back to that game between Homer and Wakefield. Not that they call it timeout. We can talk about this. So you said they started out just like this against Wakefield? Was it the same young lady serving?
I believe so. Yeah.
That's a pretty good game plan because she's got a really good serve. When you start a game off like that with your first server getting what has she got? Seven
points
right up on the board right now. Call it timeout at this point.
We'll say it's 6. Remember that first one was a service error.
Yeah, you're right.
6. So yeah, 6 in a row here. But Winnebago's got to be ready to accept all that.
Yeah. Yeah, just like you got to make adjustments, even if the adjustment is moving to your right just a little bit or moving to your left a little bit or backing up. You got to make some kind of adjustments. Don't just keep on doing the same thing. But I'm glad they called the timeout right there, Eugene, because, going on a 7-0 run, they needed to kind of like break that momentum up a little bit. My little brother Willie talks about volleyball being a game of runs, kind of like basketball, So let's see how Winnebago responds after this timeout here.
All right, here we go. High tree still back to serve there for Lady Knights. 7-0. Big hit. Earth. Nice little tip over. Hits it right back to them for a free ball. Looks like they're going to get it all the way over to number 14. Miss Anna Harris. Little too far. And that's going to give Winnebago their first point of the game. 1-7 here.
So you said Harris sisters, huh? Anna Harris, 5'10".
And Riley Harris, number 8.
Okay.
Here comes Breezy with a big serve. 7 with the set. Looks like they're going to go over there to Barclay. Hit it too far. Looks like there was a little confusion there between her and Walker.
A little miscommunication. It looks like they called out the play, but they both thought that they were calling their number.
Yeah, Robier with a good set there. Which didn't know which one wanted to get it. Boom, back over here to Walker. Big serve, but we're going to get a tip out here from Hardin.
Walker.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she was carrying them last game.
It's that Ho Chunk blood. Gets her jumping up there so hard, you know. Ho Chunk blood and powerful swing. There you go.
All right, Harris back to service. Too far. Service error on the Knights. 3-8 now for the Lady Knights. Still have the lead here in the first set. Miss Madeline Earth coming up to serve. Winnebago is one of their better servers. It gives a really good jump serve. Nice, tough serve there from her. Right off of number 4's hands.
Just as you said that, talking about her, being one of the better servers here, she gets that nice little knuckleball right over the net.
Yep, too hot to handle there for High Tree. Now she's looking to go for another serve here. Miss Madeline Earth up to serve again. 4-8 here. Winnebago down by 4. Big service right into the net.
Just a little too low. Side out. Homer.
All right, here you go. This is Barclay with the serve over. Tipped up by Harlan. There's 3 coming. Neiman gets it over to the libero. Libero sets it up. That was Robier. And there is Walker. What did I tell you? If you had to watch out for somebody, you got to know where she's at.
Walker is going to town.
4-10 now.
It seems like the setters were right there. They're noticing that Walker's like unconscious right now, so they're continuing on getting her the ball.
Yeah, Robier, that's the setter there for Homer. Got it up from Earth. Neiman sets it over here to Harlan. Harlan, little too much there. Got to get a little elevation on those, flat-footed hitting those over.
Yeah, it doesn't look like too many of the girls from Winnebago are at that comfortable level of actually jumping as high as they can to try to spike the ball.
Good little serve there from Barclay. Hit it over to Bass. Bass with the tip over. Barclay gets it. Robert over to Overguard, and there's another net error that we talked about all game on number, who'd they call that on?
I think it was
on Bass.
Yeah, number 13.
Yeah. All right, here we go. As you got Barclay still up to serve, and it's going to be a service error. Going to bring a sub in. Harding goes out. Vargas comes in. Miss Nadia Bass back to serve for Winnebago. Down by 8 right now. 5-13 here in the first set. Bass with the service over. Ball's tipped up. Back over there to Walker. Right into the net. Great job out there. Good spot. Good position on where to put the ball, because it was a little tip up there from Walker. Another hit back. They just didn't come to fruition there for him. 6-13 Bass. Big serve. Service error again.
Yeah, we were talking about the service errors, going back to, we were talking about the Pee-wee age volleyball, learning how to serve over the net, starting from being enclosed, getting it over, working your way back to the actual service line. And then when they start serving overhand, they think they got to hit it real hard all the time.
Walker with a little teardrop.
Nice
Overguard comes through with her own little teardrop right in the middle of it all.
Number 3, Overguard, 6-foot freshman.
Finds the floor. Here you go, Walker with the serve. It's going to be right at the net, tipped up. Neiman gets a hold of that one. Harlan sets it up. Neiman comes through, hits it up. Walker gets a hold of it. That's Raygard. Comes up. Number 4 hit the big hit there. High Tree with the slam down. Gets it by Breezy. Could not handle it.
Another good set. Another good pass. Good setup just like that.
6-16 now. Homer Lady Knights looking to take away with this one here early. Nice little teardrop. Neiman with a nice tip over off the net. Gets it to hit the floor. 7-16 now. Winnebago looking to make a move. We're going to get pair in the game for Australia. Breezy. I'm going to mess up her last name all night. I should know it by now.
Breeze.
Neiman coming through. Service error for Winnebago. Can't win ball games. You're going to keep doing service errors. You're giving up 3 points at this point. 7-17 now. Looks like we're going to have Overguard coming up to service for the Knights.
Yeah, and those service errors, I would really take it personal myself. Take it personal myself. Like, hey, the next time I come up to serve, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to try to get it over this time,
So as we go there was a set there. Vargas on the second hit it into the net. Overguard comes over, up by Earth. Decora sets it up to Vargas. Vargas tips it over. Barclay handles it just fine. That's Harris again. Puts it up, but we're going to get a net error on Winnebago. Number 20, Hare, who wasn't even next to the play. She was off the other side there.
I think she was backing up and she forgot where she was at.
All right, 19-7. Overguard again with the serve. Vargas puts it up. It's going to be a play at the net. Nice job there from Neiman, going at it with number 14 there, Harris, I believe. Yep, that was the two of them, and Neiman got the better of it. 8-19 now, down by 8 here in the first.
And Neiman got fired up on that one. Let's see if the girls respond with it. Let's see.
Nice serve there from Harlan. Great little teardrop. Libero didn't know what to do with it. Couldn't get it up high enough, and it falls to the floor.
Yeah, all we got to do is just chip away, a little bit at a time here.
9-19. Nice Harlan gets the ball over, put up, and that's Robert again.
There it is.
Trying to set up Anna Harris, and a missed spike there from her. A good strike as Walker is going to be subbed out of the game, and they're going to bring in Waldy, the 5'6" freshman.
Yeah, Harlan with a good couple serves, getting ready for her third serve here.
Harlan puts it on over.
Nice serve.
There's the new sub Waldy getting in the game, and she gets a hit over. Neiman finds it on the right side, going to set it up for her, and she mishits, and that's going to give Homer the 10-point lead, 20-10 now. I don't know if it's communication error or it's just mishits all around. You know, like Winnebago seems like they're putting themselves in good spots, but they've got to hit them 3 sets. Bump, set. Let's get a spike here from Vargas. Vargas, a little tip over. Does not get it. Looks like Barclay sets it up for Harris. 14 is going to be too far. Winnebago. That's the point.
I think it's just sometimes you look at it and some of these things that you're seeing that I'm seeing are just like the basic kind of fundamental parts. And I think it might just be reps, like reps.
Well, again, very young team.
Yeah.
That's what we've been saying. Very young team.
Yeah, reps and experience.
All right, so there's Harden with the hit over. Nice up there from Homer. They're going to hit it. Free ball here for Winnebago. Tipped. Harden gets it over. Going to tip it over from Earth. Another free ball. There's Barclay. Sets it up for Harris. Harris, the big hit. Gets it through. And they're going to call the tip on Harlan. Just enough there. That was Waldy, the sub that came in for Harris.
Yeah, that ball there after the hit Bass's hands, hit Earth's hands, and the back row back there on Harlan too.
All right, looks like we have Hightree back up to serve here at 21-11. Good hit from her, and it hits one of the basketball hoops and falls straight to the ground. Ball is finding its way to the floor here on the Winnebago side of the floor. Winnebago can just not get the service back over. 11-22, Winnebago down by 11 here. Here comes Hightree. Ball's up, good hit right off of Earth's wrist, and Harlan was on the ground and jumped back up. Big setup, Waldy, little too far, but it's going to be a tip at the net. Well, she was trying to block it, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Knights. 11-23 now here in the first set.
Yeah, that was a good try on Winnebago's side. Jump up there and try to block that powerful hit.
Hightree setting up for the service. Ball barely touches the net and drops down. What do you call those when they service them like that and they just barely hit the net? What are those called?
When we play sand volleyball, we call it a blooper. But when you score, it's a good blooper,
There you go. All right. Boom. Service error on the point set from Homer. 12-24.
Let's see, Winnebago's still sticking around right here.
We can hit 12 in a row, right?
Let's go 12 in a row.
13 in a row, yeah.
13, 14
All right, here
in
we
a row.
go. 12-24, Breezy with the big serve. Waldy hits it up. Great guard over to Harris. Harden misjudged it, let it drop. The Lady Knights are going to take the first set here in this triangular. Wakefield Trojans went 2-0. Lady Indians versus the Lady Knights. Lady Knights take the first set, 25-12. We are KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska. We're going to go to commercial break for you.
The big voice.
The big voice.
Check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
Back.
Second set here in Winnebago, Nebraska. I was saying this the other day. I said, our field isn't dedicated after nobody. It ain't got a name. Our basketball court don't have a name yet. How long is it going to take, man? This court's been here over 20 years now.
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think? Let's think about that for tonight. We'll throw a couple random names out there.
That's a good question there.
We'll talk about the court. We'll talk about the field. Okay, we'll talk about those things.
Robier with the service error to start the game. Winnebago takes the lead 1-0 here early in the second set.
Yeah, maybe throw some nominated names out that way.
There you go. Let's start a petition here.
Yeah.
All right, Harden back to serve. Ball's up and over. Put up there by Harris. That was Walker. Big block out there from Bass. That was number 4, Hightree, coming in on that. Nadia with a big block.
Yeah, she was waiting for that one. She almost got a couple earlier, got her fingertips on, but she's been waiting for that big block.
2-0 Winnebago. Harden with another service on over. Rhaegar puts it up. Big hit over there from North Fork. Free ball from Winnebago. Pair sets up the shot. Mid-wave spike there. Looks like they got, good up there from Harlan. Good volley there from Homer. Neiman puts it over for a free ball there for the Knights. They're going to set it up number 14, Harris. Ball went up, but we're going to get a net error again on Winnebago. And it looks like number 30. I see 3. I think it's 20 though, right?
Which number?
20. That's 20? Only 2-0. I see the 2 and a 0 there. So net error on pair to give Homer their first score of the game. 2-1 here. Winnebago has the lead. Hightree with a big serve. Good up there from Harlan. Neiman puts it over on the tip over on the 2-hit. Good job there. Libero gets it, and we're going to get a net error. Yeah, you got to help me with that one. I don't know what that one was.
I think she was back row.
Back row.
And she was in front of the line, and she jumped off her feet. So
gotcha.
I learned that one from Riley.
Yep. Good looking, Mr. Bass.
Yes,
good looking. All right, Miss Breezy back to serve. Winnebago with the lead, 3-1. Big serve out there to the back row. Good service there. That was Robier. Robier gets it up. Breezy hits it over. We're going to get 3 over here. And that was Barclay.
There you go. Winnebago.
Yep, great spot. Barclay couldn't put it where she wants it. Winnebago is going to take the point. 4-1 now. Winnebago with the lead. Like I said, you limit the errors, let them make the errors. Man, this can be an easy game, you know. All right, here you go, Breezy with the big serve. Up there from number 4. Sets up over there to Walker. Walker, not enough goo-goo on that one. Does not go across the net. Falls on Homer's side. Winnebago, 5-1.
Yeah, a rare miss over there by Walker. Yeah, I was thinking of a couple people's names for this gym here.
All right, here we go, Breezy with a nice serve again there. Robier sets up Walker. Boom, big hit there for Walker.
I think she was mad about that last one. She took it out of that volleyball there.
And it's those things where it's like, you're setting up for that little tap hit because, if she just continues with the large spikes like that and just kind of gets after it, Winnebago's going to be on their heels a little bit, and I think that's the way you got to attack it here. 5-2. Harris with the service. Harlan, nice up. Neiman sets up Earth. Earth with a pushover. That's going to be a setup for, that was Barclay.
Nice block.
Great block out there from Earth and Bass to block Overguard's little tip over the net there.
I saw that one too. Those girls were trying to time that perfect. They jumped up together, side by side, and I think they both got their hand on that one.
6-2 now. Earth up to serve. Let's see, nice jump serve coming on over. Boom, big hit there. Put up by Walker. It's gonna bad hit there. Number 4 gets it over though. Neiman puts it up. That was Hightree. Bass with a big hit. Big hit from Miss Nadia Bass. I love the confidence in that. Big time out here from the Lady Knights. Winnebago with the lead, 7-2. Confidence is key when it comes to sports, right?
Yes.
And there was no hesitation from Bass on that.
No, she saw that first hit ended up being a perfect set, and she'd been waiting for that perfect set all night. she got her hand above the ball and she actually spiked it down. It went in downward motion. A lot of times these young girls are hitting it and it kind of goes up still. This one went straight down.
I said for the
Nice
love of
power play.
elevation, boy. She got off her feet, man. She slammed that thing down and hit that back right corner over there on Homer's side. And there was nothing they could do with it, man. Them ladies were flat-footed on that one.
You know, that could be huge with confidence right there for that young lady.
You love to see it. I believe we still got Earth up to serve 7-2 here.
Well, another shout out to those line judges out there. If you guys can see the young lady over there in the gray shirt, that's the famous living legend,
the mother of goats,
Darla LaPointe. Darla LaPointe is actually in this sport right here of volleyball.
It looks like
is the goat.
Something about backing up, something, and she's pointing forward. They were out of rotation, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, they were out of rotation, so that's going to be a point for Winnebago. 8-2 now, 6-point lead here in the second set. Winnebago looking to extend this one and add to this point total. Earth goes up, big serve.
Oh, nice serve.
Off of High Tree's arms. Good set.
Oh, that's playable.
She decided not to play it. Yeah, that was playable. It did hit one of the rafters, but see the power behind Earth's serve on that one. 9-2 now. Winnebago up here in the second set. Earth still back to serve. Big serve coming over. Walker got a hold of that one up from, I believe that's High Tree. Gets it over. Going to be set, talking it out. We're going to get a free ball here for Homer. Balls barely. Another free ball right back to Winnebago. That one's actually going to work out in their favor. Right across the net here. Big sick hit from Walker. Big hit right there. That thing just hovered, man. Free ball.
She waited for that one right there. That's that buffet I was telling you about. You know, just jump up, just anything, go get it.
Free ball. All right, we got Barclay back to serve here. Harlan puts it up. Neiman gets the set right back to Harlan. Harlan with the spike, and it's good to go.
That play right there was perfectly set up. Good pass, perfect set, powerful spike.
You love to see it. As we sub out here, Harlan goes out, brings in Vargas to play front row. Miss Nadia Bass in the back here to service for Winnebago. 10-3 right now. Winnebago is up. Miss Bass into the service error, giving Homer a free point. And look who's up to serve for the Lady Knights. Miss Walker. 13 hits it on over. Ooh, Earth gets a hold of it. Neiman gets the setup. We're going to go right back to Harlan with the tip over. Ooh, good hit there from Barclay. They do the two hit. Decora puts it up. Looks like Breezy's going to set it up for Harlan. Harlan just hit it right into the net.
Yeah, I think she got pretty excited since that last one she hammered that one.
Well, when you got Overguard up there in the front, man, a big 6-foot girl is getting hers over. It looks a little different. Oh, almost there. Harlan got a hold of that one, hit it right into the net. Neiman could not handle it at the net. Goes out of bounds. We're going to get 10-6. Lady Knights eating away at that lead right now.
And Winnebago just to get this ball back real quick, Mike. Dump it.
Walker
nice
still getting
dump.
served. Nice dump there. Good job. Number 1's going to hit it on over. Decora sets it up. Breezy's going to dump it on over again. Here we go. Number 7 sets it up. Here comes High Tree. Too much net on that one. Winnebago is going to get the, what's it called, the side out?
Yes, side out.
Back over here to Winnebago, 11-6 now. Your senior leader up to extend this lead, up by 5, 11-6.
Let's rack up some points right now. Let's go.
Neiman too far. Hoping somebody would get a hold of that one. 3 point over there. Side out to Homer. 11-7 now. Those 3 points, you'll eat away your own lead if you keep serving that with that. We got to get those seniors to step it on up here. Come on, Miss Exadia. Overguard hits it over. Up by Earth. Going out of bounds. Hare cannot handle it. Overguard gets the ace.
Overguard threat at the net and also showing she's a threat behind that service line.
All right, here we go, folks. Winnebago looking to receive 11-8 now. Winnebago only up by 3 now. Overguard with it. Service error. Going to be 12-8. Winnebago hanging by a thread here. 12-8 lead.
I might have just jinxed that young lady by saying that.
Harlan with the service going up. That was High Tree that got it.
Nice
7 sets it up over to 14. 14 tries to put it in a short spot. Nothing there. Neiman sets it up. We're going to go over here to Earth with a hit. Did not get over the net. 12-9.
What did they call it? One called one of the officials called over here, and one of them called over here.
So 12-9.
Okay. The lead
All right,
official.
service there from number 7, Robier. Robier gets it up. That was Barclay, sets it over. Harlan sets it up. Earth tips it over. Neiman tips it over as well, just volleying right now. And here comes Harris from the back row up. Guy saved there from Decorah. Neiman puts it up. Talking Vargas with the mid-row and spike. Did not get it. On those 3 sets like that, I mean, you'd rather just get it over at that point. You know, the angle it's coming at, probably not the best one to spike from. Here we go, 2-point game, folks, 12-10. Robier gets it over, right over Pear's fingertips.
On that same play you was talking about, Eugene, on that last play right there, I mean, doing an overhand hit is good, but not trying to spike it like you were saying. Just use your overhand, place it, try to look around, see what's open.
All right, Winnebago clawing in a 1-point lead. Nice tip right there from Harris to tie this volleyball game up 12-12, and we're going to get a timeout, Winnebago.
I think that's a good timeout right there. Winnebago had a pretty decent lead there for a while. You know, volleyball, another game of runs. Homer went on that run and tied the ball game up.
All right, folks, we're going to hit you with a commercial.
Hit it.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
Time out.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game.
All right, folks, welcome back. We got a tie volleyball game here between the Lady Knights and the Lady Indians. Number 7 back to service for Homer. Big hit out there, and Harlan a little too far to her right side, could not get a hold of it. That's Robier.
That was what looked like it was getting ready to drift out of bounds in the last second. It was close. Just got to try it.
Robier, big hit up there from Decorah. Neiman sets it up. Looks like they're talking it out. Harlan tips it over there. There was another set there from Robier. Number 14 gets it over, and we're going to get a net error on Vargas. Those are those ones, like we said, they're just hovering right at the net, you know, and it's just somebody's got to get up there.
What the girls are doing is they're not jumping straight up to try to block it like that and having their hands straight up. They're swinging at the ball, and they're so close to the net that how can their hand miss the net?
Nice hit out there from Earth.
Hit. There you go.
Not a big, too much heat there for the Lady Knights there from Earth on the front row spike.
Yeah, nice setup. I'm not sure. I was watching the other side of the court who set that one up, but
I believe that was Neiman on that one.
That was a beautiful set right there.
Yeah, perfect spot for her as we bring in Hardin. 13-14. Winnebago down by 1. Hardin with the hit over, and just enough. Walker couldn't handle that one, and it goes right into the net, and Robier couldn't get a hold of it. That's going to tie this ball game up.
We got another tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
14-14. Hardin puts it over. Walker gets it, sets it up. Looks like we're going to get a free ball here for Winnebago. Harlan gets a set. Neiman, and who are we looking for here? Earth coming over. Big block out there from number 14. Harris puts it up. Earth pushes it back corner. Walker did a good job on that one. Harris again. Big hit there. Good block there from Winnebago, but powerful enough to push it out of bounds. Homer takes the 1-point lead.
Yeah, that was a really good volley on both sides. Both teams did really good volley. All the girls covering for the other girls there.
High Tree coming on up. Started out the game really well. That first set.
Yeah.
Service error from High Tree. That's going to tie this ball game up 15-15.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take all those.
All right, here we go. Breezy back to serve here for Winnebago. 15-15. Ball service error. Service error, folks. Like I said, that's just, like I said, young squad. You know, Breezy is only a freshman. You know, she is only a freshman. All right, big serve there.
Yeah,
nice up there from Harlan. Neiman tried to do the backward dunk tip.
Yeah, I know she's trying to do that Dominique Wilkins dunk right there. She's telling everybody to be quiet or fast like her up and serve. Let's get this game going.
Harris back to serve there. Homer the 2-point lead, 17-15.
Nice
good job from Harlan. Tries to do it 2 in a row. Come on now.
That's like that dunk contest. You miss your first dunk, you try to do the same dunk again.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you she ain't gonna do that this time.
No, We'll see. All right, here we go. Harris back to serve. 3-point lead now for the Lady Knights, up 18-15. Neiman sets it up for Bass. Bass, nice little slap. Good up there from Robier. Walker hits it on over. Breezy gets a hold of it. Neiman sets it up over here for Harlan. Harlan just tips it over. Free ball here for Homer. We set up Ogre. Ooh, nice. That was Overguard. Good save there. Ooh, good tip there from Earth. Gets it to go over the bigger Overguard. Great job there from Earth.
Yeah, fully extended. That's what we call that. Fully extended. She jumped her highest. She reached her furthest, and she got the tip
just
over
down.
Overguard.
All right, here we go. 16 serving 18. Earth gets a big hit over. Nice job
comeback
from that. Walker comes on up. Was having none of it. Take this back, please, she said. Finds the floor on that spike. Great job from her. I think those are called kills.
Yes. Those are called kills.
Great kill from her. And they got Barclay up to service now. 16-19. Winnebago looking to fight our way back into this. Miscommunication there. Harlan and Harden couldn't figure out who wanted that ball. Giving up free points here. 16-20. Lady Knights still up. Looking to end it. Barclay back there. Foreman at the mouth, trying to end this ball game here. Number 16 hits it on over. Breezy pushes it on up. Neiman sets up the set. It's going to be tough. It was right at the net. Harlan could not get up to get it over. Mistimed it a little bit.
Yeah. You know what? I kind of really hope that the coaching staff shows the video of these games to the girls from time to time to show the girls, what all the goods and all the bads. And so the girls can learn from actually watching the footage, and then
they can mute us. They don't care if they listen to us or not.
Yeah, they could really, and just zoom in on things. Pause it. Hey, this is what's going to happen this next play.
Service error from Barclay brings a score 17-21. That was Bass that served it, and it's going to be out. Ooh, she thought about it. She didn't know what she wanted to do with that one. That was just far enough there. I believe that was
like this
Robier. Yeah. She didn't know what she wanted to do. 18-21. Winnebago only down by 3 here. Great serve there from Bass. Pushed up by High Tree. Gonna throw it back here to Walker. Too far. Winnebago fighting their way back on the errors from Homer.
So they say the ball don't lie. So that was a good call right down there. So that lady down there needs to not worry about it.
19-21 here. Bass back to serve. Big serve out here from her. Off the libero's fingertips. Barclay gets it up. Walker pushes it over. Free ball here for Winnebago. Neiman setting it up. Here comes Harlan on the left side. Good enough. Good enough. Finds the floor right through Overguard's hands. Hits the ground.
If she would have hit that any harder, it might have came back to our side. It was perfect hit. Nice light hit.
Down by 1 here. Bass still out to serve. Ball coming on over. Ball ace. Great job from Bass.
The girls are fired up.
Great placement.
The girls are fired up.
We got a tie ball game here in Winnebago, folks. Lady Knights, Lady Indians, 21-21.
You can hear the reaction of the crowd as we tie the ball game up.
All right, here we go. Bass with the serve. Another good serve. Libero gets it up. Tipped up. Here comes Walker. Little hit over. Going to be a free ball for Winnebago. Neiman sets it up. We're going to look for Harlan over here on that right side. Big hit. Good save there good up from Homer. Here comes Walker. Just tips it over. Trying to juke out Winnebago. Gets enough. Neiman gets a hold of it on the second hit. Hits it over. We got a nice save from him. Here comes Walker with a nice little baby tip. Front left corner on the line. Great job there from Walker. They were expecting the spike.
Exactly.
Just tipped it. We just got done saying that, right? She was trying to do that early in the game. Wasn't making it happen. You got to start hitting the ball well. Walker with a big serve right off of Decora's wrists. Get it together, Lula.
The girls are still in this.
23-21. But for the Lady Knights, you're in a perfect position. That's who you want servicing right now for you. Walker leading her team here with the service error. Here we go, folks.
Talk about jinxing somebody.
22-23. Pair subs into the game for Miss Breezy. Miss Jenna gives senior moments right now. Last game of the season, your last game in this gym. Let's see what she's got for us. 22-23. Big serve out there from Neiman. Just too far. Just missed, folks. I'm telling you, it was right there. Half a left rotation. It might have dropped.
Oh, man.
Game
we
point
need that one. Hey, we need
Lady Knights.
We need to tighten this up right now.
22-24. Overguard.
4 points.
Back to serve.
Let's get it back.
Ball's over. Neiman pushes it up. Ball from Miss that was Vargas, could not get a hold of it. Hey, folks, that was a heck of a ball game there in the second set. Winnebago showed some fight.
Yeah, that was a real fun. It was a fun actual triangular to watch. Sorry I missed that second game, but it was fun watching these girls. You could tell that the girls improved from the beginning of the season until now. You know, and like you said before, we have a young team.
Yeah.
You know, what we could do is probably like try to like encourage in our positions. Encourage the coaches, encourage the girls to play summer ball, to play off-season ball, to get in those leagues and stuff like that. So, you know, just all encouragement, bro.
All right, folks, Monday night, don't miss it. Winnebago is going to be in action. The sub-districts down at Logan View, 5 p.m. First round of the sub-district. Let's get a big fan base down there. Let's come out. Let's support these girls. They've worked their butts off all season. They've been at it. We are KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska. Thank you to our sponsors, Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers, Sign Company, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho-Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Casino. Thank you to Miss Bethany Redhorn for running the show for us. I'm Eugene Decora with Mr. Quinn's Bass. Final thoughts on the game?
Final thoughts on the game. Hey, good. I tip my hat to Homer's team. They got a couple of good girls on the team. Tip my hat to my little Chujunk over there for representing for Homer, being a Ho-Chunk. And then for the girls from Winnebago, just encourage girls to just continue on getting better. You got to do reps. You got to go back to fundamentals and conditioning.
All right, folks, I think that's all we got for you. I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us.
Good night.